Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we're continuing Fallout New Vegas. And you're saying, Joker, where are you? I've played Fallout Vegas for 1,000 hours, and I've never seen this. That's right. We're at the Long 15 mod, Long 15 DLC. It is one or both of those things, depending on what you think of it. Here it is. It's not very big. But apparently there's like 30 plus quests or whatever. And I think last time we worked on a little bit of quest, but we actually didn't do a lot of quests. We did mostly kind of talking to people and learning spaces and walking around. And I think that's largely what we're going to do today as well. So I do want to explore literally everything. So I think our plan is to kind of follow the main story and then make some progress there, and then come back to each little individual place and just make sure that now we have a better understanding of it and kind of go around there. So, yeah, we're going to start with... we're going to start with probably finishing the quest Wild Blue Yonder. That's where we're at. And did I? Yeah, and some of these are off the map. So then we also have a quest that we haven't completed yet called Scars of the Divide. We're definitely going to do that. And then I think the big quest that is part of this game is called Running Bear. Determine if Frick Stanton is planning something, if Mayor Morton is planning something. It seems like there was a revolution at the town hall, and there is a I'll say benevolent for how people have described him. There's a benevolent businessman kind of controlling a lot of things, and now there is a new potential tyrant who took over the town hall by force. So we'll see where those two, where both of their loyalties lie. I suspect it's a little bit more complicated, because why would you make a Fallout New Vegas game and keep it that simple? But for right now, we're going to talk here to the...
Hey again.
Repairer? Mechanic is the word I was looking for. She's not the repairer. Atwood. And she wanted the rotor. So I'm going to say, I'm ready for the next job.
Good answer. Next, we'll need to repair the Gatling laser and radar systems on the Vertibird. We'll need to grab some more parts. And I found some potential locations for you to explore. I'll mark them on your Pip-Boy map.
Okay. Interesting. So I'm gonna say I'm on it.
Come back when you're done. I'll see to it that you're paid.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a dilemma here. It says I can obtain replacement radar system, and I can obtain a replacement Gatling laser. This is an update on the Wild Blue Yonder quest. But it also says that I can just use repair of skill of 50 and do it myself.
Hey again.
What are those things? Oh, no. Well, the good news is apparently I can't go back and use my repair of 50, so that's okay. It gives us an opportunity to explore, which is actually what my dilemma was about. Am I exploring, or am I just using the skills I have? I've came here as a very, very over-leveled character. I have literally level 48. All of my skills are 100, except for speech, which I don't use, and then unarmed, which very soon will be in the 90s. So, yeah, that's okay. I'm actually glad I didn't click on that. I think that's actually where I want to start. I think I want to try to just do one quest at a time and then kind of come back and clean things up. I think it'll be a little bit easier to kind of follow the storyline, we'll say. So, yes, so we were working on the quest Wild Blue Yonder, and we need to obtain a replacement radar system, obtain a replacement Gatling laser, and then optional was to repair it myself, which I can't do. So I missed that dialogue. Here we go. Nope. Okay. Well, let's go do it. Now, there are map markers for these particular things, so let's do it. Let's go to the map marker. that's all I got. And we'll call out anytime we discover a new place along the way. I probably will go out of the way a little bit to trigger new areas because there are so many. And I definitely want to go back to the town of Baker and just see what's going on there in the future, but not yet. We're going to pull out Christine's rifle. That seems like the most logical weapon to have. And let's trigger this map marker. This is, you have discovered Hightower Mansion. Wow. It's a really nice place. I really want to go in there, but I just said we're going to finish this quest, so let's go do this quest and let's make sure to come back there. Because that actually looks like a really nice building. And this is a really nice set of buildings over here too. All right, let's go check this out. So we just triggered Hightower Mansion. And let's trigger this out. So these look like new construction, which is something I've been complaining about. Like all these years later and people still are not fixing up their places. Okay, you have discovered Hawaiian King Motel. I think somebody mentioned that. Look at this wall. This is a nice little wall for any kind of bugs or creatures and whatnot. It's going to be a little difficult for them to get in here. Oh, we have a dog. Hi, Cody. Okay, well, it looks like there's a lot to do here, so yet another place to come back to. All right, let's make sure we're still on track. We're not even close to on track. Okay, let's let's talk to this guy, Jeremiah Hoffman.
Thank you for helping my wife Amelia see reason and get medical care.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Tell me about yourself.
Jeremiah Hoffman Jr., named after my father. Pleased to meet you. I used to work at the town hall, although it seems like I picked the right day to play hooky. So much for job security and government work. I'm married to Amelia, and we own our home together in town. We've been living here in Baker for many years now, and it's our slice of heaven.
Okay. Does your wife like living in Baker?
For the most part. However, she isn't a huge fan of ghouls. Most of the doctors that'll cover her around here are, as she calls them, walking nightmares.
I mean, that's actually not the worst thing I've heard them called. What's your opinion of ghouls?
I think ghouls are productive members of society, and a lot of them have been around longer than we have. We have a lot to learn from them, really.
He's very progressive compared to his wife. Oh, a wild wasteland trigger. I'm glad you see things clearly. The NCR would be stronger if you all work together. I don't know why that's wild wasteland, but I'll click on it.
That's exactly my thinking. Some ghouls are crooked or crazy, but most of them are hard-working Californians. Met plenty of them. And I'd rather them get jobs than those damn Argonians. I mean, Northern Californians are already bad enough, but at least they're from here. I guess I'll be singing a different tune once the place is ours, but I don't know.
All right, that sounds like a little bigoted still. I guess I can't give him too much credit. What is this you do around here? He used to be a town hill guard.
I like hunting and getting drinks at Huffman's. It's a pretty simple way of living, but that's how we like it. It is starting to get a bit crowded for my taste, though.
Okay, his name is Hoffman, and he goes to Huffman's for a drink? Didn't you see how this can be confusing to an outsider?
Mostly small game. Rabbits, iguanas, sometimes a fox or two. NCR cleared out most of the scarier critters, and it made way for the smaller ones to come out of their holes. You'll see some animals here that wouldn't make it just a couple dozen miles east. Tougher game out there.
All right, they have changed the, animal... I was going to say topography, but that is not the right word, but essentially... there was this old game, allegedly, called Ultima Online, which I did play for a little while, but not too much, because I had other games going on at the time. And they did claim that they would have a dynamic, animal system. If you were to kill all the deers, then, the wolves would go crazy, and different kind of things like that. So, I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, I'm gonna go against my better judgment and check out this radio station that just turned on in case it is for a quest and not for music. We have discovered Baker Community College collection. Wait, what does it say? Hold on. The music started blasting. Okay, there were words and music. I'm guessing it's that radio tower up there. So we'll leave it on in case it's quest related. We don't need to actually hear it. Okay, so just to be clear, we have discovered Baker Community Collection Center. Okay, these are all places we need to go back to. Alright, let's continue. I do have a shovel on me, by the way. Yeah, as far as I know, and feel free to correct me if you find this online, I couldn't find a wiki for this. Oh, look, a rattlesnake! How cool is that? Rattlesnakes, in my opinion, are one of the most politest snakes. Because if you get near them, and they're scared, or they want to kill you, they'll just rattle. It's like a warning system. Isn't that so polite? And then you go, oh, don't go that way. Death this way lies. I mean, maybe death. A lot of pain. Never been bitten by a rattlesnake. You have discovered Baker Junkyard. Wow, we have a lot of places to come back to. So the question is this quest item in the junkyard, or is it on the other side? We don't know, but we have not fired a gun yet. There's definitely less like fiends and stuff out here, which from a story point of view makes total sense. This place is really run by the NCR. Oh, here's the junkie. Hello, junkie.
I want to be on Woozer's show. I got stories, man. Stories people need to hear.
That's great. You should do that. I like how the junkies out here aren't fiends. She has not picked up a gun and tried to kill people. And I appreciate that. I thought I saw somebody here. Oh, it's a junkie. Junkie living in the junkyard. A cat! Look at this, folks. This is what they spent all their time programming. Cats, and we appreciate it. Long 15 mod, worth it right here because of cats. Now, you can't pet them, so I have to take 5 points off. But they meow 2 points back. That's not bad. That makes it a 7 out of 10. Nice. So there's just kind of junkies everywhere out here?
Woozer's got a voice.
Oh, everybody's talking about Woozer. I have a feeling that's where we're actually going right now. Are you also a junkie? No, not a junkie. Let's talk to this young man. Who are you?
Cherub.
What's your story?
Railway bosses hit us with layoffs. Made my way out here to Baker to work on that Memorial Highway.
And it didn't work out.
I punched the foreman in the face over working conditions. Honestly, I'm fine with being fired. It was bullshit make work anyways. That highway's never getting done.
Oh, yikes. Did he have a name?
Fooled. We called him Lemon because he squeezed us dry.
Nice. Tell me more about these railway bosses.
Yeah, the Desert House Railway Company, out in the hub. Stock market's bad right now. And they fired a bunch of us, so wouldn't cut into their bottom line. Didn't matter that it was against the union contract. They just did it anyways.
Tell me about this stock market. I didn't know there was a stock market.
The hub exchange is pretty sluggish this year. The NCR dollar keeps getting weaker. It's a one bear market right now.
Nice. I just really want to go to the hub and see what this game's doing with the hub.
One bear's bad. Two bears, good. Things are probably gonna get a lot worse, though. The Stockmen's Association's been doing some deranged things on the market last couple months.
Really? Why do you know so much about the stock market? I'm not going to say the rest. That's rude.
Mayor bulldozed a bunch of houses recently, including the one I'd already paid money for.
Oh, they bulldozed houses?
Not him. The old one.
Oh, I wonder if the new mayor is actually maybe better. We're going to find out. Do you like the music of this place?
It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Kids these days.
All right. I like it.
Good.
That was weird. What's your opinion on...
Oh, God. You want to talk politics? Fine.
Do you support the war in the Mojave?
So, a bunch of settlers move into a land they should know is dangerous. And we have to pay for it? I don't buy it. On the other hand, when the rail lines were working, the contracts given to our union were great. Shame we don't have them anymore.
Why aren't the rail lines working?
Some prison riot messed things up. All hush-hush.
Oh, I've destroyed all of them. The powder gangers are dead. So that should be back on track soon. What about the Hoover Dam?
I don't really care about some treaty I'd never heard of until election time. As for the dam, we should be repairing our own ones. Shasta Dam's right there. Just got to refill the reservoirs all. And the river.
I've been to Lake Shasta. What are your thoughts on the Legion?
Don't really care.
Wow, we're so close, but they're so detached, and it actually makes a lot of sense. Anything you don't like about the NCR?
We have way too many Oregonians coming in these days, making it harder to do union work when they work for so much less. And let me be clear, ain't really their fault. I'm not one of those Sons of Purity or neoclave assholes. Because we're the ones going in there and starting wars and coups and agreements we're gonna break. The ones we know we're going to break when we sign them. You know, we can't be screaming at them to not come to our house when we're burning down theirs.
Wow. This, I mean, I guess these are some universal concepts because this feels very prophetic about the state of our world now. I have other questions, which is to say goodbye. Oh, another cat. They have 2 types of cats. Oh, what a cool looking cat. Did I mention 10 out of 10? Except you can't pet, so -5, but they meow, so +2. Nice. All right, how do we get out of here? Are we gonna have to actually like jump over this? No, there's a huge gate right here, Joker. Perception 0. All right, I don't think I've ever called for dangerous animals, but we haven't shot our gun in a while, so there we go. Nobody even asked me to take them out. They're even young geckos, so it's like, what's the point? Boone?
You're mine.
Want to take your time?
Guess we made it.
Ah, Boone aims for the head. Yikes. Alright. This is what I'm collecting, huh? Okay, this is the Baker Radio console. The Baker Radio playlist can be adjusted from here. I can leave the console alone. I can remove the experimental music from Wizard playlist, or I can keep the experimental music. Okay, we're going to leave it alone. That's none of our business. Well, I did just steal his radar dish. That might... In hindsight, that might really mess up his radio station. Let's find out. We're going to turn his music back on, against my better judgment. Well, it's still working, so I guess we're good. Yeah, I might have some quest in the future to change his radio station, but I don't right now. It is a little strange that is not a fast travel point, but it is what it is. All right, we We have officially made progress on the Wild Blue Yonder quest. Let's actually fast travel. Ooh, do we fast travel or do we walk there? I'm gonna walk just for a minute because I think walking's not a bad way to see new stuff, which is literally what we're doing. So let's walk for a minute and then see where we end up. Wish I had some food or something. Since we're not likely to come back to the junkyard, let's talk to the people here. Let's talk to Hank Stevens. There's non-aggressive rad roaches here. Oh, you're on the verge of an overdose. It looks like Ultrajet, Hydra, and Psycho. You're dying, my man.
Drug hurt.
Oh no. I'm going to administer some treatment for you, or you're not long for this world, so I'm going to release you from it and kill him carefully. No, we're going to administer some treatment.
Treat?
Are you feeling better?
No, not better. Tired. Don't want.
Oh. Well, he died. Oh, he's an NCR veteran. Yeah, I'm gonna take your clothes. Sorry, I actually have a use for them. Well, that's sad. Yeah, there are literal rad roaches on the ground, and if they're not coming at me, then I'm not coming at them. How do we get fission batteries? Whatever. Let's make some scrap metal. They're very heavy. Okay, well. Oh. That's a door to hub state, and that is factually incorrect. Sorry, there's some shiny junk out here. I wanted to check out the shiny junk. Destroyed Mr. Handy. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. This Mr. Handy appears completely unsalvageable. Opening up the case shows that every single circuit has been damaged by water. No amount of rice or technological know-how can repair this robot without replacing the entire motherboard. Whoever bought this robot must have been mad. In addition, there's no less than 40 dents in its casing. Along with most of its arm, the thrusters the eye sockets ripped off appears to be from locals in the junkyard. I mean, it was scrapped, right? Like it feels like the game's trying to say more than what happened. It was scrapped. All right. Well, I kind of feel bad for killing that guy. I did try to help him. And I didn't try to help him in a reckless manner. I have medicine 100. I tried to help him in kind of maybe the only way that anybody could have helped him. It just didn't work out. Is this another unique creature? A yellow iguana. Again, we are not going to attack it. If it attacks us, it attacks us. And look, a squirrel! How cool is this? And look at, it's a ground squirrel, because it's on the ground, but it also just really... I don't know either. It really blends in with the ground. So good job, squirrel. Okay, there's clearly something up here that we're going to go to. I have changed my mind. I like the idea of walking, especially because our explorer perk doesn't work out here. Oh, Boone, can you get closer? I don't want to waste my ammo. All right. The real talk is, not only do I not want to waste my ammo, I don't want to waste my weapon repairs. Oh. What is happening right now? I might need to start using bats. He did more damage to me than one of the death claws did. They're no joke. All right. The message popped up. We have discovered Cima, All right, it's a place we have discovered and we will fast travel to in the future, but it is not a place we're exploring right now. I really do want to, like, get on the quest.
You're mine.
And then from there, do some exploring. Like, I just want to feel like I accomplished something.
All clear.
A really bad shot. Okay, looks like there's a bunch of locations over here, so let's tap into them. Get a little water. And we took about a third of damage. Here, look behind me. Look at that. Actually did some damage.
What is it?
Oh, wow. What's your problem, Deborah?
I'm a very busy woman, and unless you're the chosen acolyte of Stanton, then my job is to cook, clean, and farm. And only to cook, clean, and farm.
Okay.
Glad we understand each other.
Well, you're not paid to talk to me. Casa Stanton worker.
Sun's brutal today. Hope you brought water.
Yeah, there's water everywhere. Okay, we have discovered Casa Stanton Farm. Yeah, so this Casa Stanton guy is a big deal, obviously. I mean, his name is not Casa Stanton, sorry. His house is called Casa Stanton. Casa is Spanish for house. 4.5 years of foreign language study to tell you that one. Interesting setup here. Oh, an outhouse. Oh, no. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit sit on it. Oh. Meh. Gross. It's the grossest thing my character's ever done. And that's saying something. Oh, what is this? Like a little shop? Are you a little shop? No.
Work never ends.
Work. Okay, the door to the Casa Stanton Chow Hall. Let's see. Oh, we got a Morton mercenary. Let's talk to the mercenary.
The mayor's got plans. Big ones.
Okay, the mayor's got big plans. This I want to know. I like that he has his own flag. Wonder how the NCR feel about that. There is nobody in here selling food, so this is just a place to eat food. But not a place to get food. Okay, so the Stanton guards and the Mortimer guards are good. Okay, we have discovered... Oh boy, have you noticed the names in this place are longer? Many of them are like three-word names. So this is the Hacienda, Workers, Housing. And it looks like there's a few other locations in here. Let's talk to this woman who's flying.
Sun's brutal today.
What?
Hope you brought water.
All right. Sun's brutal today. I hope you brought water. Okay, the worker headquarters. Yeah, this place looks nice. I have to say, the world's not really dead. There's a lot going on, but at the same time, it feels like a lot going on and nothing going on at the same time in this place. Huh. How do I get actually into this place? I feel like I'm on the wrong side. All right, we're gonna loop around. So we're discovering a bunch of locations as we go. And as I mentioned, many of them we'll come back to. Part of my hesitation for going in and exploring everything right away is that many of them probably will have quests related to them, or somebody will ask us to go to one of these places. At least that's what I'm assuming. Am I allowed in here?
Spent a day off at the Hawaiian King once. Not bad, but the drinks don't compare to Lindsay's.
All right, we have discovered location Casa Stanton. I keep saying, I feel like I keep saying station. Am I saying station? It's my brain. Stanton. Casa Stanton.
What's going on in Baker's Town Hall? First it's full of workers, now it's locked up tight.
All right, it looks like I'm allowed in here, and we have a chicken. Amazing. I can't interact with the chicken. Hey. Still quite... I haven't seen anything super interesting here yet. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We were just... It feels weird not to do the quest while we're here. So, we're now going to continue the quest. Because we are here at Casa Stanton, we're going to continue the quest running there. And we're going to determine if Frick Stanton is planning something. So, we're going off our other quest to do this quest. Let's see. Wow, this is a pretty cool place. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, except I don't know who to talk to. It's a little strange they like pipe in crowd noise music in the game. It's a little strange. Oh, Roberto, hello.
Welcome to Casa Stanton. Mr. Roberto at your service. Your personal automated Mr. Handy. Feel free to order a drink, a haircut, or even a joke.
Dorio Magato, Mr. Roberto? Are you pretending to be a robot? I'd like something to... I'd like a haircut.
Now hair I can do! Used to read quite a bit of La Coiffe.
Oh, he really can do a haircut. I thought that was gonna be a joke. We're gonna keep the hair as it is. Are you sure you want this to be your hair? No. Oh no, what did I do? Is this my hair? I don't actually know what my hair looks like. I've been wearing a hat for so long. Oh no. All right, I think if we do nothing, I think it's our same hair. So I'm going to just say yes. You did a terrible job.
I was doing my best.
All right, I'd like a drink, robot.
Why, sure. Water? Soda? Or, no. We're all out, sorry.
See, I thought that was going to be the joke. Is that he couldn't do the haircut, he couldn't do anything. Tell me a joke.
The best contraceptive for old people is nudity.
That's not a funny joke. Tell me about yourself.
I mean, this unit has served at many illustrious facilities in its history. Crossing into California from Oregon on a follower outreach program, getting certified with a bear pass, led me into the working world of farming and ranching. After certain accidents, I was repurposed to clean homes and businesses, which led me here.
That's actually really funny. I have a dialogue option. Oh damn! Look at the time. I've got to go. I feel like that's better than. Okay, bye. I feel like you're not giving me the whole story. And he's a follower, so they love me.
It was an accident. It really was. But one day, as I was finishing up the last of my duties before I left, I wasn't paying attention. Kicked the water bucket down some stairs, landing right on top of the brand new Mr. Handy that had arrived. Stan's been having me work here to pay it off ever since.
Oh, I think that's the one that was at the junkyard. Look, man, you're a machine, not a unit, not a number between you and me. All right, I'm going to say that.
That's really nice of you to say.
What's keeping you here?
Besides the debt, I would get as far as the next toll booth before Stan would have my face on wanted posters and the army on my tail for violating the terms of my bear pass. Besides, the followers are organizing a legal protest against cruel and unusual serfdom, I hear.
Oh.
Might take a couple years or decades, but I'll be free sooner or later.
Oh boy. What's a bear pass?
It's this little card that says I can work in the NCR without being a citizen.
Okay. What did you do when you came to the NCR?
I don't know. Maybe become an actor or something? The followers showed me one of those moving pictures once, but my agent got arrested for taking part in something called money laundering to fund a hospital. And so I had to get meaningful employment in order to keep my bear pass. Just a sick joke.
It was the guy who funded the hospital. He got in trouble for money laundering. I think that's what the last episode, I think that's what they were saying about him, that he gave them a bunch of money and they don't really care where it came from because they're doing a good job, I guess. I don't know. Have you considered being a comedian, a real one, not a Mr. Handy, with just Mr. Handy lines?
Yeah? Well, I guess I can try it.
You need better jokes. I have other questions. Tell me a real joke.
A follower's education is something that enables you to work for someone who hasn't any education at all.
Okay. What's with the act?
It's no act, sir.
You're not a Mr. Handy.
Well, no,
Alright, we're gonna skip it because we've already know this. Yeah, I can't get... Some of the options, I've noticed this is a thing with this mod, and maybe it actually makes more sense than the normal game. But some of the options are, if I don't pick it the first try, it's not there anymore. Which actually does kind of make sense. Like, it'd be weird to go back to a conversation. So, I was going to offer him 100 caps and see if that would help. We've got so many caps, we can offer this guy 100 caps. No big deal. This door is not red, but it is the basement, and there is clearly a sign, which, let me tell you, appreciate. It says authorized personnel only. I don't know if I'm allowed to be in here. Let's find out. This also might be where we can find out if he's up to something. Let's see. Are you mad at me?
Another quiet shift. Let's keep it that way.
Okay, no. Allison.
A friend of the man of the house, I presume.
Oh, a friend of the man of the house, I presume. I kind of want to say, actually, I just walked in here, but I'm going to say not friends, just business partners.
Oh, good. Last thing I wanted to hear was that Stanton actually had a friend in this world. Forgive my rudeness. Allison Schultze, head maid of the house.
So this is why they didn't attack us. They just assumed we were allowed to be here, which is actually kind of how it works in real life. People talk to you and assume you're supposed to be where you're at unless you do something weird. It's not a highly restricted area, it's just the basement. And in other parts of the game, let me give this DLC or mod even more credit. In other parts of the game, you walk into a restricted area, they just openly start shooting at you. Like, how do you know I'm not supposed to be here? It's weird that the first two options are essentially rude. So you wash clothes and cook meals. So when are you going to bring food? I'm hungry. Like, how about I ask her what she does? But that's not an option. So what do you think of other employees? Do you like Stanton at all?
Oh, sure. I like him. If I didn't, I'd be evicted and deported back to Oregon. Man spent a small fortune to make me a citizen in his exclusive employ, on account that I keep his house staffed, cleaned, and tidy.
So it seems like he has imported a bunch of Oregonians who will work for cheap and basically brought them in on work visas under the condition that they stay working for him. Houses?
Yep, houses, plural. Casa Stanton is the main one, but he's built up a couple of other businesses. His old mansion in the Hub, which is now a resort. His second home in Redding, a condominium in Lake Tahoe.
Okay, we're not going to do this. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and fail this speech check. I want to see how this mod handles failed speech checks. So you're saying he's a really good boss?
Yeah, right. Let's just leave it at that, before you say something truly stupid.
What do you think of the other employees?
I certainly like the other employees more than the guests. If an employee makes a mess, they apologize. If a guest makes a mess, they scream at me. And those are just the workers outside.
That sounds right.
Everyone inside the villa I've vetted, trained, and cared for since they were hired.
Oh, nice. True, but your fellow employees don't pay your bills, right? I can understand that. Workers have to stick together. I guess I'm going to say I can understand that workers have to stick together.
Of course we do. I had my old family once, and now I've made something of a new family here. Stanton might hold our lives in the palm of his hand, but we make sure to care for one another whenever and however we can.
I'm not going to say the other things. Okay. So you wash clothes and cook meals.
Yep, it's a lot of work taking care of many grown men, but I've definitely got the experience from my time in Oregon. I had 6 kids to take care of.
Ooh.
I had a lot of fun with those rambunctious little guys.
6 kids, all of them yours?
No, sorry. I was a midwife back in Oregon. The children mostly belonged to Florence and her second husband, Meek. It was a sacred role in our tribe.
Oh, nice. What happened to them?
You know, kids grow up. Initially, it was government officials, Bureau of Oregon Affairs. One of their agents told us that the Boneyard had opened up new schools for us where we could live in peace. Florence and Meek took jobs in the big city. Some of the boys became soldiers. One of them became a dock worker. A couple of the girls became followers. And the other I lost contact with.
The followers have a pretty big presence outside of New Vegas. Okay, well, goodbye. I am going to snoop around a little bit. Something tells me the safe on the wall is the most likely place to hold something of value. Yeah, I don't know why anything would be in here. Yeah, so we're going to loot that safe. If we can. It actually really shouldn't be much of a problem. We're behind the guard's back. The problem might be just my inability to lockpick. There we go. Alright, just some chems and some bottle caps. No big deal. Alright, gotta say, kind of thought the basement would hold a few more clues. Nope. Alright, let's get out of here. We successfully bluffed our way into being a friend of his, so that's good. Oops. Oh, wow, I see. We've just done a big loop. Okay.
You hear about the black chip? I heard it's invital.
No, I haven't, but let's get us an invite. My character has become quite the social climber. It looks like there's a second floor and that we need to get up there, so let's look for that. Oh boy, this place looks a little bit more lively. This might be where, if we were to do a full-on assault, we would have to contend with all these people. As of right now, I'm not particularly worried about that. Oh. Big Paul!
Huh?
How you doing, Big Polly? Who are you?
Big Paul.
Why do they call you Big Paul? Stares blankly. You're not that big. Where are you from?
Up north.
That would be Oregon.
Norther.
Oh, Washington. What are you doing here?
You're with my crew to watch the place. Don't do anything stupid.
That's fair. Do you really need this many guards?
Yup. Would bring more if Stanton would pay me for them.
Okay. Not great with conversation, are you?
Not really.
I actually like this guy. Need help with anything?
Not unless you see trouble. If you do, come to me first.
Okay. Well, trouble just walked in right in front of you, my friend. That's me. I'm trouble. Alright, let's keep it moving. Here are the stairs. I knew I'd find stairs eventually. I don't even know if this is where we need to go, but eventually we gotta talk to the big man himself.
Just keep your nose clean, and we won't have any problems.
My nose is so clean. I believe... Ooh, hot plate. Ooh, can I use your chemistry set? I can. I want them stim packs. Thanks. Thanks for your stim packs. All right, we're finally in the presence of Frick Stanton. Let's talk to him.
I don't believe we've met. I should need no introduction, but I'll give it to you anyways. I'm Bruno Frederick Stanton, but I've yet to meet someone who called me anything other than Frick. You can call me that too, assuming that we're talking business here.
Oh, we're talking business. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes. And what did you want?
Well, the reality is we want to see if he's planning something, but we can't ask him that because if he is, he'll say no. And if he's not, then he'll also say no. So that doesn't help us. So what if I say I'd like to talk politics?
Politics is just another word for doing business. So if you're interested in it, you're not as dumb as people might think you are. I'm in a good mood. You go first.
Not as dumb as people think you are. Oh, geez, my lips. I'm getting my rosebud salve. Don't mind me. Just gonna do a little bit of this. Oh, a little bit of this. Oh, there we go. Mmm. A little too much. Little goes a long way with the salve. Salve. There we go. There we go. Mmm. Yummy. What are your thoughts on President Kimball?
President Kimball is a good president. Definitely much better than Peterson. I mean, Peterson, I'm not even sure if his eyes could see the graphs anymore. Plus, he was a damn pansy. Kimball had vision. The conquest of the Mojave. The annexation of Vegas and the dam. Peterson would have never done any of that. And I mean, I voted for the guy. But I was promised bold new changes. I thought he was gonna get rid of bureaucracy entirely, but they're still around and they're somehow worse. Just unbelievable. The fact is that he's a politician. A good politician, good deal maker, but I'm getting real tired of him.
All right. Do you support the war in the Mojave? I know a lot about that.
Of course I do. It's fueling the growth of my businesses here.
Fair.
That water, that electricity, it'll do a lot of good for the folks back west. And I mean a lot. When we take the Mojave, we can finally put those funds back home against the Brotherhood. And once the Brotherhood's mopped up, well, we'll be able to put that money back in the hands of the people.
Because you got to remember,
my Congress friends in Dayglow is calling it a peace dividend. But the war's got to end first. Otherwise, nothing's gonna change.
Because you got to remember, they're fighting the Brotherhood out west. That's the big battle. The people, the Brotherhood of the Mojave, no big deal. Let's see, what's the hub like?
The hub? It's a shithole. The crime is high. You got zombies shooting each other in the streets. There's rats everywhere. Just a filthy, filthy city. Ugh. Yeah, the suburbs are better, but everyone there's just an asshole. Like it. I know some people don't like the Barons in Redding. I get that. But the Barons in the hub just don't even build things anymore.
Well, speaking of building things, didn't you destroy some houses? Tell me about your thought on Mr. House.
Well, he's killing us. Just killing us. Better negotiator than those spineless losers in Shady. He's using us, draining our money for God knows what. He'd fit right in with those hub elites. And I mean, I can't even get in a meeting with that. I've spoken to one of those Securitrons near Good Springs, guy with a cowboy face.
Yes, Victor.
Yeah, that was his name. How do you know him?
He saved my life.
Huh. Small world, isn't it?
Maybe. Let's talk about something else. I was curious about you. So far, I haven't gotten to anything about what he's planning or what he's doing. I can do maybe this quest, but we're not there yet.
Ah, yes. The important stuff.
Ranching, huh? What's that like?
Well, I own a lot of land, and I mean a lot. When I was a kid, the other ranchers back in Redding said I wasn't cut out for the hard labor. I made my money in the hub, turned $1,000 into $1 million real quick like, and you know why? It's because I'm smart, and they agree with me these days. I get more respect from them than the other barons in my new home state.
Okay. How'd you make enough money to afford a place like this?
Well, it's all about making money by moving money. You take other people's money, then you invest somewhere to make money. I did that a lot. All those investments paid off, and here I am.
Great. One step away from a Ponzi scheme. Do you own any businesses outside of Baker?
Yep, newspapers and stuff. I own several in the hub. Gotta make sure my voice is being heard to the powers that be.
Imagine that. A super rich businessman also owns the news to talk about that super rich businessman. Are you a politician?
No. I wrangle politicians.
Exactly.
All them folks in Shady are just snakes crawling all over each other. It's a wonder anything gets done these days.
I'm going to give everybody like a few seconds to step away. This is from season 1 of the Fallout TV show, so not even super recent spoilers. We're good? Okay. The timeline of when this is like the biggest problem in the show as far as I can tell. Shady Sands fell before the events of this game. So, like a year before. So that's kind of why like people talk about it. I don't think this dialogue is wrong. I think the show like made that canon in a way that's just seemed weird and unnecessary. They could have made it a year after this game. And then who would have known? So just a little strange. Okay, come back. Spoilers over, if that's even a spoiler. What small businesses do you support?
For all intents and purposes, Baker is my town. All those little shops down there, I started them. I want people to spend money there. The better it is for me, the better it is for everyone. That's just a fact.
Is this part of the game's canon? Fry Guy, I think no, but in the main game, they do talk about Shady Sands in the main game. They don't talk about it as much as these people do, like, oh, back in Shady. But they do say things like, I grew up there, or I was like, I left a caravan and I passed through there. Like, just like a little bit of stuff like that. Like, the game is not focused on what's going on in California, but it's very strange that nobody mentions the biggest, most devastating event to happen to the NCR in the last 100 years. You know, like, just doesn't come up in conversation when people talk about back home in California. Or when you're talking to NCR and they say something like, I think one of the guys that I rescued said something to the effect of like, I'm heading back to Shady Sands or something like that, right? So I think there's enough in the base game that timeline doesn't make sense. Now, is it like 100% confirmed that maybe for some reason people don't just like talking about it? Like, sure. But in the DLC, aka the mod, they're definitely going on that assumption. Yeah. No, we're still in this mod. We're in this, Uncle John, we're in this mod for like probably 2 more parts? I don't actually know. You're still confused about the order of anything? Yeah. I am too, because the show made it messy, and they made it messy for reasons that didn't need to be messy. There are game people working on the show, or they could just ask any random nerd or look it up in the wiki. So the show confused things for no reason. And season 2, this is not a spoiler for season 2, but for season 2, I don't feel like they unconfused things at all. I think season 2, actually, that's my biggest complaint about season 2. It's rather confusing. I'll be honest. TBH. Also, the jumping around the storylines, I don't think is done really well. Like, I'm interested in all the stories, but they're jumping around too much. All right. Criticism of the show. I still like the show. And if the show is not connected to the games, whatever, or if it's wrong, that's okay too. I can enjoy multiple things. Like, I don't need everything to perfectly line up in some like MCU master planned universe. It's just they said that it does all line up and that it's canon, and then they blew up Shady Sands a year before this game takes place. So a little strange, but the modders don't have to follow that rule because technically this mod is not canon. But anyways, that's the Shady Sands thing. That's weird. Okay, how can a Brahmin Baron be a champion of the working class?
Those fuckers back at the hub have
Language.
it in for me, and they can go after me, and then they'll just go after everyone else. A lot of people are seeing what those elites are doing to me and for what it really is.
Okay. I don't really believe them all that well. What makes you so important to the NCR? Money.
Everyone's talking Vegas, but no one's really talking about the road to Vegas. No one's thought about it. No one, except me. I worked hard to make sure that this part of the Long 15 was nice and usable. Without me, the NCR could have never made it to Vegas or Hoover Dam. Those resources will do a lot of good things for me and a lot of other folks.
Yes. So the question is this mod made by the community? Yes. It is made by people who have made other mods that I have not played. This is my first like real mod other than like stability mods and stuff. So I put a link in and so you can kind of check it out. But yes. Okay, I had other questions. Let's finally get to the thing that we were here to talk to about. Oh, I can talk about politics again? No. Okay. Let's see, you have a nice place here.
The fact is that I am the most important person you or anyone else will ever meet. And I want everyone who sees this place to know it. Saves a lot of time if they can already tell.
This guy's voice acting feels like what I expect for community things. Yeah. Well, I don't know that it's the voice acting. I think sometimes it's like how things are recorded, how things are produced. Just like professional productions have like a different sound to them. Like I've heard audiobooks that are like the kind of indie made, and then you hear professional one and you're like, oh, this was like this guy's first audiobook. And now he has a contract with Audible and it sounds so much better, and it could be the same actor. So that's my thinking. Production, I think, does a lot with audio. All right. Royez is asking if Baker needs any assistance. He directed me to you.
Really? Well, that's good to hear. Actually, you're not a trooper. You don't really carry yourself that way. Let's have a conversation, you and I, huh?
Okay.
It's simple. The raiders, the crime, the violence, all of it can be tracked back to the mayor. And I want your help taking him down. But there are things that need to be done before I can move against him. I know you're working for Royez right now, and that's fine.
Well,
I hope that you can work for me too.
I'm listening.
Oh, it's simple. Whenever Royez gives you a task, come back to me so we can talk it over. You'll be well paid, believe me. Do this and we're friends, and just to show that I'm more than willing to compensate my friends, some cash on the house.
All right, gave me 100 NCR bucks. Okay. That's interesting. Quest started. Ain't my first rodeo. Okay. That's not even why I'm here, but that's interesting. So we just started this quest. We have the option to go tell Royez about this.
Well, you've been making quite the name for yourself in the NCR since we last spoke.
Sure.
It's good to know that someone like you was here in Baker.
He got to know me. So the point of this quest that I'm currently working on, which is Running Bear, was to determine if Stanton is planning something. It says that I have completed that objective. I don't know that I know if he's planning something. based on what he said, isn't he just planning... I don't know, it feels like he's just planning to be a businessman and... Yeah, I mean, I guess what he's planning is to remake Long 15 so that it's accessible to everybody? I don't know, that doesn't sound too bad. Am I missing something?
Spent the day off at the Hawaiian King once. Not bad, but the drinks don't compare to Lindsay's.
Okay. Alright, well, I feel like we did a lot here, so let's keep moving. I don't know that we did anything too amazing. But there's a lot going on. Okay, let's... now we're going to go back to the... We're going to continue the quest Wild Blue Yonder. And we are going to obtain the... well, what's left to obtain, sorry. Replacement Gatling laser. And of course, we'll continue collecting things along the way.
All mine.
Oh! Oh, Boone just shot something. Okay, we have discovered a destroyed ranch. Now, my question is this the ranch that was going to be that guy's home that then was destroyed? Possibly because of its proximity to Casa Stanton. What do we think? Well, there's an explosive crate that's empty. There's a duffel bag that's empty. There's a lot of empty stuff. There's an ammo box that's very easy. Not empty. Shotgun shells and a shotgun. Eddie. Ah, this is a weird place we found. Spotted. Oh. Oh, these are foxes. I don't really want to kill foxes, but I guess we're doing it. We're killing foxes, folks. I feel terrible, but welcome to video games. Ugh. Bronx says, how's small and big is treating you? Oh, Bronx, I felt so bad. I felt so bad the other night, you playing Blueprints. We used up all the luck right away. Well, we're still playing the Long 15 mod, so I would say Followed is treating me well. I'm very much enjoying the mod. I also just, for those of you who didn't know, for some reason I was giving the link to Fry Guy for the mod, and I didn't realize that there's a guide. That guide is going to help me a lot with like location spelling and stuff. So I feel rather silly for not knowing there was a guide. Game was just determined to have its way. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, how many rooms could have turned left there for you? Probably half of them? I don't know. Maybe not half, but a good number. And you get 3 tries. For those of you who don't know, I played a game called Blueprints. Bronx found me and gave me all kinds of super useful hints and tips and lore about the game and things that were really, really quite helpful. But the thing that he couldn't give me, because it's just innate to my ability to play video games, is that I'm insanely lucky. And that probably shaved off, I don't know, I was doing things on day 14 that people didn't have done by day 40, it seemed like. And so I pop in and I offered to give him some of my luck for the day. And then the second I went to lurk, because I had to go work on work, he then, the second I lurked, he then failed a very important room selection. And I felt so bad, because I was still kind of watching, but I had officially lurked. Because I was working on stuff.
Spotted.
Uh-oh. All right. Let's try to do one enemy at a time. Boon. 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 Okay. I got him. Maybe I need to pull out a bigger gun than this tiny little pistol. What do we say?
You're mine.
Hey, Boon, do you mind tanking him? Hey, no. Back off. Back off. We're friends. We're friends. We're friends. We're friends. We're friends. Oh, no. He helped me with the death claw. Yeah, I guess we did make it. Like I says, in the Pathfinder game I was running, the final boss of the adventure had some angry dogs as helpers, and one of the players really didn't like that part. Yeah, I don't like it either. I pat myself on the back. I went through all of Last of Us 2 and I killed 0 dogs. Even though it made it harder, and I was not very good at the game. Bronx says, first off, the second he offered luck, everything started going well. Draft this room. Okay, there it is. Okay, now I need this. Sure thing, there it is. That's true. It was like 3 in a row, just bang, bang, bang. And I was watching that too, and I was like, I know it's all random, but it kind of felt pretty good. It kind of did. All right, I'm going to run a stupid ad while we're running out here, because stupid Twitch requires it. But I'll be back in 3 minutes before we get to our destination. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're still going the right way. Yeah, it looks like there's an actual map marker where we're going, so that works out. Might be time to pull out Christine's rifle. You should give me some luck for bowling. I'm still missing a 300, and it's mostly luck now. Yeah, right? Like, it takes a lot of skill to get to 300, but it's that, like, final bit of luck. Kind of like winning a poker tournament.
Company. Guess we made it.
I've never even come close to 300. Oh yeah, and Frag Guy has started playing Elder Scrolls on stream. You've discovered Desert Research Center. You picked what did you make? I couldn't watch it very long. You made a samurai type character?
Spotted.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Elden Ring? What did I say? I do mean Elden Ring, but I don't remember what I said. Oh, I'm terrible. If you don't know, follow both Bronx, Fry Guy. Follow Uncle John too. Follow everybody who's in the chat. These are great people. Oh, I typed this wrong. Okay. All right. So we just discovered Desert Research Center. Okay. Making sure we're on the same page. I said Elder Scrolls. Oh, yeah. I wish it was the new Elder Scrolls. The one that doesn't exist yet. Is it even going to be good? I don't know. I remember having that thought when Fallout 4 came out. Like, oh, is it even going to be good? And then I really liked it. I like Fallout 4 a lot. I think I like Fallout 4 officially. The more I play this game, I think I like Fallout 4 a lot more than most people. I really do. Oh, a lead-lined metal box, which means I'm going to open this up and I'm going to be blasted with radiation. So in real life, you got to be careful, folks. This is how you die. But we are going to risk it. Oh, that was just like stim packs and stuff. Okay, we've got a pickaxe. I'm rather confused about the place that I'm in right now. Other than it's irradiated and there's Night Stalker eggs everywhere. We've got 1 million Night Stalker eggs, so I don't know if they're needed for this game. The dagger fell in the mid-90s and no idea what I was doing and gave up. I feel that way. I actually never played Daggerfall. Maybe I should. Yeah, I never have. It's probably kind of unplayable now. Maybe, I don't know. Does that mean? Like, Skyrim was amazing, Oblivion was amazing, for sure. Morrowind was really good. I don't think I ever finished Morrowind, and I know I haven't finished Skyrim. Classic Joker. That's one of the things, and I know you're doing this too, Fry Guy. You're streaming Elden Ring as a way to kind of, like, motivate yourself to play, or something to that effect. I don't want to misspeak. But before I started streaming, I finished almost no games. Oh. Little help, Boone? No, you're good? Whoa. So it's like, you know, it's a way to really, like, finish games. Look at my About page. Look at how many games I have finished. Like, it's no joke. I have finished a kajillion games now. Literally a kajillion. Okay, let's, sure, I'll take a weightless anti-venom. Got some weird loot out here, but I'm going to take it all. Alright, there is a Desert Research Center terminal. Oh, worst Halloween ever. Today marks just over a week since nuclear Armageddon became our reality. Oh, this is post. You don't see a lot of these. This is post-war here. And I don't think any of us slept a full night since. We followed Poseidon protocols and shut down the Soda Springs power substation, including all security systems. Oh, yeah. I was in there. It didn't take long for us to run through our rations, so we decided to head south to the Desert Research Center. Unfortunately, it looks as though the researchers here took their own lives after the missile blocked the state road south. Yikes. They likely chose a quick death or a slow one from the rats. We have plenty of Radaway, and they had plenty of food. It's a shame we did get here a few days earlier. Maybe things would have been different. We put their bodies to rest behind their living quarters. Okay. Interesting. All right. This is now almost a month later. The sickly green sky is starting to disappear, mostly due to radioactive clouds covering everything. When it rains, it sounds like acid hitting the ground, and the plants die en masse. We're lucky to be in the desert. Thankfully, this research center is well equipped, and we have plenty of gardening materials, along with seeds and heat lamps. We walk around in rad suits at all times, and even sleep in them. Julie also noticed some radioactive barrels around the trucks, which seem to be contained for now. We'll keep an eye on them and make sure they don't leak. Okay. Now we are several months later, 6 months after the apocalypse. It's been a few months since my last log. Things are stable now, although we've had some bumps along the way. Last week, a caravan of cars came barreling down the 127, probably with no destination in mind. The first couple of cars went flying into the crater. I'm not sure if they thought they could jump over the thing or didn't see it somehow. The rest of the cars didn't even check on their friends. They just turned around and zipped back up the road as quickly as they arrived. The survivors of the crash eventually came out, but they were different. Their skin had fallen off of their bodies, and they were more like animals than humans. Thanks God we decided to arm ourselves, and we had to put down a few that stumbled our way. Otherwise, things have been better. Food is growing well. We have plenty of Radaway and Radix still, and we've been able to plug a couple of leaks from those rad barrels. I won't risk moving them after seeing what the rads did to those poor people. Actually, I probably would have moved them. But that's me. Last log, I'm guessing something bad happened. They probably turned into ghouls. Summer is almost here, but you'd never know it. The clouds block almost all the light during the day. I would guess I'm on another planet if I didn't know better. We stopped seeing cars trying to head south, and things have gotten eerily quiet. We still have plenty of food and supplies, but it's hard to keep spirits up when we don't know when things will be better. Maybe they never will. Julie said she heard rattling the other night and some kind of hissing. She shook me awake. I could clearly hear something pacing the outside of the building, trying to find a way in. We're going to stay armed at all times. Don't and set a regular perimeter. I don't think we're alone here. Well, that would be Night Stalkers. And it looks like the Night Stalkers are still here. But our little friends are not. And he wasn't kidding. The fridges were still fully stocked. I would have moved these barrels, but doesn't look like the radiation got them. Look like the Night Stalkers did. Okay. Yep, and here are their graves. And here is an experimental Gatling laser. Okay, so that is a quest update for Wild Blue Yonder. We got the Gatling laser, so now we need to return to Atwood. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. Ooh, a weapon repair kit. Heck yeah. I mean, that's why I do 90% of my looting. It's just to make more weapon repair kits. So this is the building that I've already been into. I wish I could sabotage Night Stalker eggs so they don't grow more. But you can't sabotage them. You can just loot them. I don't want them. I have a million of them, and you can't even make anything out of them. All right, here is the building. Let's go in that building. Do we pull out the dynamite? We got 24 dynamite now. And nothing says effective use of dynamite like throwing it inside a contained building, right? We're on board with that? Aha! I knew there'd be Night Stalkers. I knew it. Alright, good job, Boone. I also helped. Can I make a weapon repair kit? I'm so close. I know I'm so close. Let's check. Yeah, it's just Wonder Glue, see? Oh, and a wrench. Alright. There's a wrench. I have like 10,000 Wonder Glue back at my base because that was a thing from Old World Blues. Alright, we get a weapon. Let's just find one glue. Oh, this is still doing something. Interesting. Yeah, this is a research center, so yeah, it looks like they were actually able to survive here fairly well with the tools and supplies they had. It's just Night Stalkers came and killed them, which is just very much how things work in the wasteland. In a world. Okay. Yep. I mean, throwing my dynamite in here maybe have disrupted some of the layout of the room, but that's okay. What is this? Night Stalker egg? Of course it is. Okay. We have just so much stuff. So much stuff. Yeah, we are overweight, but let's make an auto-inject stim pack. And let's make some Sierra Madre plugs. And there we go. Now we're underweight. We're doing a lot of looting. Oh. Okay. All right, before I... Let's check out the world map here. Junkyard. Okay, so essentially, if I'm kind of looking at the map, this whole place sort of just takes place within Baker, because they call themselves Baker. Is that fair to say? I think that's fair to say. Okay, while we're out here, let's just make sure that there's no other quest. Let's see, we're kind of over here. There's no other quest that we can do while we're out here. Okay, so let's do this. Before we head back for Wild Blue Yonder, which is sort of the quest we're on, let's also do... Yeah, let's now do the quest, Scars of the Divide. And we'll go that. Scars of the Divide. I probably should have done this when I was over there, but blah, blah, blah. It's fine. We're going to teleport. All right, we're just fast traveling to the Community Collection Center. So let's actually now explore. Even though I was here before, because we've made enough progress on that other quest that I feel like we're kind of getting stuff done, let's explore the Baker Community Collection Center. And let's see who's here, what's here, and what this place is even about. Okay, it is a small place. That's okay. Let's open up this safe. Again, it's not red. Nobody cares if we open this up. We got bottle caps, pre-war money, scrap metal. I'm going to, because it can't hurt anybody from here, I'm going to drop off the 18 Night Stalkers eggs that are causing me a whole lot of weight, and they're just going to be here in this safe. So someday in the future, somebody's going to come here, because look, there's all these plants here too. They're going to come here to harvest the plant, and then they're going to take those Night Stalker eggs, and they're going to be like, "This is amazing! I can finally cook Night Stalker omelets." Okay, system alert. Turbine malfunction. Excess debris accumulated. Detective maintenance personnel immediately. Oh, is this something I can help with? Probably not. Is that the only thing in here that I can interact with? Huh. Yeah, unfortunately this place is just too buried to be able to repair. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but let's do a quick little once around. No. Oh, that was a iguana? Oh, I thought that was a flying thing. Now I feel bad. Oh well. Oh well. We're a monster. What big surprise. Okay, let us continue along our way here. Let's see what this new zone is that we just discovered. Okay, we have discovered DRC 15 West. DRC 15 West. Okay. All right, let's talk to Brigham.
Greetings, traveler. You look like the sort of person in need of God's protection. I am Brigham, and I am willing to help you see the light for a small pittance.
I was about to say, he looks like a wannabe youth pastor, so that turns out we had a vibe. He's willing to offer me spiritual advice for a fee. So that's a no. That's a hard no. So let's say you're a merchant?
That is correct.
Can I see your wares?
You may.
Okay, well, he also just buys stuff, so I guess we'll sell him stuff. When did I pick up a flare gun? A flare gun literally frightens Deathclaws. I don't remember where I picked that up. Well, let's hold on to that. That's kind of cool. We got a flare gun. Do we have flares? Oh, we do, because it shoots fuel. Okay. Let's sell him all of our dynamite. Because why do I want it? Let's sell him these machetes. Let's sell him a varmint rifle. Look at these things. Single shotgun for varmint rifle. All right, he's giving us half prices for stuff. It's like who's robbing who here? Yeah, I'm not gonna buy his other stuff because he's giving me such a terrible deal that I'm actually not gonna buy the ammo from him. Usually I buy ammo from everyone. Where are you from? Is he from the Canaanites?
The holy city of New Canaan.
There you go.
In Utah. It is the city of God's chosen tribe in the wasteland.
Yes. That's a long journey.
It is indeed a long journey. I have not been home in 2 years. Spent much of this time moving between Sacktown and New Reno, along the short loop.
Sacktown and back down? What are you doing in California?
We spread God's light and love through deeds of worship, education, and trade. I am here simply to give the gift of His abundance to those who did not have it. People cannot worship if they are dead.
Interesting. Chosen tribe?
That is us, the Mormons. He sent a prophet to America long ago. He foretold God's truth. Since then, the holy city of New Canaan has been guided by the prophets that the Lord has sent us, and over the decades have helped us clear the apocalypse in good faith.
I think I actually know a little bit more about it. I'll spend some time with Joshua Graham.
Ask.
Who's the guard?
He is known as Lane Merger. He is one of the 80s, a large and powerful tribe along the Great 80.
That's so funny. The tribe from the 80s, which we learned about before, and it makes sense if he's been from Sacktown to New Reno. 80 follows that path all the way to the bay. I like that all of their names, because their whole tribe is based around a freeway, all of their names are like traffic related things. He's Lane Merger. And his favorite move is the zipper method.
The 80s are raiders. Whenever they're not raiding, they either farm or take work as bodyguards. Many years ago, I helped a number of them embrace the love of God. For this, they agreed to escort me through their territory whenever I pass.
Okay. New Canaan's been destroyed. Are you aware of that?
What? Are you... You are joking, yes?
No, sorry.
Impossible! Lane Merger and his gang have been ensuring that my payments have been going to my home for months.
Yikes. White Legs burned it to the ground. There's only a handful of survivors.
I need to have a discussion with my guard.
That's kind of funny.
Lane Merger, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, boss?
One of my customers tells me that New Canaan has been destroyed.
Okay.
You in the 80s have guaranteed safe transfer of my payments to my church and my family.
That's right.
So, what have you been doing with my money?
Delivering to your house and your church.
Is New Canaan destroyed?
Yes. Don't worry, we locked the door.
Why didn't you tell me? That was relevant information.
You didn't ask.
I am going home. After that, your services will no longer be required.
Awesome. Let's hit the road.
Lord forgive him.
Okay, that is actually hilarious. I'm sitting here ready to shoot this guy in case he gets hostile for lying. But he wasn't lying. He's just literally giving the money to his home and his church in a destroyed land. That's actually really funny. Okay. Who are you? Okay, we're near Hawaiian King. I like that people just kind of walk around here. That's really a very funny interaction.
Hey.
Oh, this is like the DMV. That's right. I forgot. Here, let me skip the line. Brad?
Ah, hell. I'm busy enough with troopers and their claims. What do you want?
I want to be special. What is this place?
This is the DSPV. My name is Brad.
What's the DSVP?
Department of Service Personnel and Veterans.
Okay, all right. Skip. This is the same as the other one. Anything interesting happening around here?
If this place got hit with one of those nuclear winters the troopers keep bitching about, I would still be doing paperwork. I do not have time to leave this office.
Sounds like my job sometimes. Why are you so busy with claims?
Because I am a single man with jurisdiction over thousands of NCR troopers from
Okay.
I have no runners, no secretaries, an infinite amount of paperwork to process, and a bunch of busy work to keep this...
All right. Damn.
Yeah, damn.
Okay, bye. You're here. Are you helping?
1 moment, please. 1 moment, please.
Excuse me.
1 moment, please.
Oh my god, I love this woman. Excuse me, can you please help me?
Thank you for your patience. My name is Millicent. What can I do for you today?
I just had some questions.
Please direct all future inquiries to our helpline instead of in-person visitations. Thank you.
Oh, it's like what happened during COVID. Can I head past the... Can I head west past the gate?
Sorry, but only NCR citizens can pass through the gate.
I'm an NCR citizen.
Do you have a passport?
I got shot in the head. It was probably taken by the cons.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But the waiting period for a new passport without proof of the old one is 8 months.
Oh, I can wait 8 months. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sort of NCR famous, so I should be able to get through the gate. I just don't know yet. I haven't even tried. Do you have any work available?
Work? Actually, if you'd like to sort some papers for me, I'll start.
Wild Wasteland. I'll take any MFer's money if you're just gonna give it away. Yep, I'll say that.
Okay. Let's get started.
I like that they added a bunch of Wild Wasteland arguments, even if it's very strange. Okay. We this is pretty funny. We completed paperwork, and we have paperwork exhaustion. That's really very funny. So what is paperwork exhaustion, folks? We got this last time, but I didn't really talk about it that much. You can do paperwork, 6 hours of time passes, that really does happen, and then you get a status effect that's paperwork exhaustion minus 1 charisma. It's actually minus 2 charisma. We only have 1, and you can't go negative. So that's fine. I don't need that charisma for anything anyways.
What is taking so long? My Brahmin are getting hungry.
Stand in line, follow the rules, don't cause trouble. That's all you gotta do.
Okay. This feels like almost a copy and paste from the other location. He's a one-man show, but there's a lot of people working here. Interesting. Oh, good, a bathroom. You need a bathroom in the apocalypse. Where are you going?
Another day in...
Hey there. Need anything?
Oh, a traveling merchant. Oh boy, I should have sold to this merchant. He's giving a much better price. Yeah, what's his percentage? Oh, is he... He's really selling... He's selling at full price? Oh no, and I sold all of my stuff to him, and he's selling at full price. Or really close to full price. You know what? Here's some grenades that I'm never going to use. This guy's sitting here giving me a good deal. Alright, I'm going to hold on to that. But what, my friend, do you have for sale? Ooh, I could buy stim packs for a decent price. Oh, we're buying and selling, folks. You know, it's my favorite activity. Yeah, I don't need a conductor. I don't need any of these empty syringes. I don't need that. Honestly, I don't need that. Okay. Alright, what else you got? Got ammo? I'll take ammo. What else you got? No, he's got like nothing. Alright, that's fine. We just made 800 more caps.
Paradise.
That's exactly what we need. We need caps. Okay, so I don't know where we're about to go. I mean, the game is pointing us to a quest off the map. So what happens if I go here?
Thanks for the advice. I appreciate you looking out for me.
You're welcome, Percy. I don't remember talking to you. That's inaccessible. Can we not go here? Inaccessible. Okay, I am confused. Let's talk to this guy and see what he says.
The hub's got the fun, Mojave's got the action, and we're stuck with the thermometer.
I don't know what to do. This is a real place, by the way. Yeah. I don't know if anybody has any thoughts here. I guess look at the local map. Huh. Okay. Well, so much for my plan to continue along this quest. It just is inaccessible. It's not even like restricted or locked. Huh. And from what I can tell, I don't see any other way to get out there. Okay, well, there's a big mountain right there, so let's walk along this path a little bit, but I'm just fully at a loss. Fully at a loss. Like, is this something where it's like, oh, I can kind of trick and jump the border, or is it just, this is a wall? All right, we're going to do something that I don't do too often, but I kind of want to see what happens. We're going to do a console command to get us to remove collisions and let us walk through there. Just because I'm curious, if it lets me, then I can't remember what it is. Yeah. Like if this is a normal place, then we're gonna continue. Then we're gonna figure out how to get through here. But if we're not supposed to be here, then I'm not gonna be here. I'm just kind of exploring, and I'm confused. Huh? What do we think? This doesn't look like a real place, right? Okay. No, this looks pretty barren. Although this is kind of fun. All right, we're gonna check out what this sign is, and then we'll reload because we're not supposed to be out here. But I mean, they built it all the way out here. The Big Ranch Nevada State Lottery. Huh. Yeah, I'm okay. This we're not saving what we're doing right now. But I'm so curious as to what to look for with this quest marker that we're gonna fly out here, and then I'm gonna reload because I just feel like something's going on. Wait, no, I'm sorry, I had the wrong quest tagged. Or do I have the wrong quest tag? Actually, I don't know. I can't tell what's going on. I think, you know, we're kind of breaking the game doing it this way. Okay, so here's my theory. My theory is we need to go into like a cave or something, and that's how we get into that zone. Oh, look at this. Rangers.
Never seen vertibirds in action against the Brotherhood. It's a sight to behold.
Okay, well, I mean, it was fascinating and interesting. We did a little shenanigans and ended up back here, and that's fine. Yeah, I don't actually know what to do with that information. We might try to look it up in a minute, and I know the wiki is not all that complete and stuff, just out of curiosity. Okay, well, We're gonna go back to something else now. Yeah, I'm gonna poke around here and see if somehow this is connected. All right, we have just discovered Morton's compound. Okay. Morton's compound. And the door to Baker's house. Key required. Okay, we don't have the key. That's fine. Does anybody here want to tell us how to get to those ultra stim packs? All right. We're going to talk to the person who gave us this quest and see if there's any more detail there. Oh. Whoa. What happened here? Oh, there was a battle at Morton's compound. A big, nasty battle. A really nasty battle. So I think this might have to do with the violent takeover of the... I don't want to steal any of these things. A violent takeover of the town hall. I think this is connected. I think that's what they're trying to tell us here. Wow, this is one of the like bloodier scenes that I've seen in this game. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Interesting. We're going to go this way a little bit farther, just to see if we can get over here at all. I don't know how. What if that quest is somehow tied to the DLC, where you have to actually go do that DLC and then come back here? That would be wild. It would be weird. I think it'd even be kind of dumb. Oh, graveyard. Well, it's not the nicest thing to do, but we are going to dig up these graves because I want to see where the people are. No, I want to see if there's anything here. We're not going to loot it unless it's like, unless it's like a key or something. Like I'm not a monster. If these people want to be buried with 10 rounds of 357, then so be it. Or Fixer or Hydra for some reason. Okay, we have discovered the Baker Cemetery. Interesting. Yeah, I don't see anything on the map, and I know that my body is blocking it, but I can see the little triangles that tell me a location is nearby, and I don't see anything. So, I don't know how to do this quest. So, we're going to go back to the other quest. While we're here, officially... we are officially going to stop working on Scars of the Divide. C-A-R-S, there we go, can't spell. And we are going to go back to the Running Bear quest by talking to Mayor Morton. Oh, that was Morton's compound. Is it called Morton's compound now because he decided to take it over, or was it Morton's compound before? I don't know. All right, we've just finally discovered Baker's Town Hall. That's a big deal for us. This DLC has a ton of locations in it. like actual named locations. If you see how how small it is, but look at the map, it's already just really a ton. Oh.
Hold it. Baker Town Hall's under new management. State your business.
I'm here to speak to whoever's in charge, okay. I'm here to inspect the thermal exhaust port. Wild wasteland. I'm here on official business. I'm here to resolve the town hall lockdown. I'm well known in Baker. None of your business. Attack. I'm not talking to grunts. Get out of my way. I actually don't know what to say. I'm here to speak to whoever's in charge.
That be Mayor Stone. You got an appointment? This really ain't my job. Just go upstairs and talk to Lauren. Look for the idiot at the back desk. Feel free to pop one between his eyes on the way in. Just don't touch anything else.
Wow, this guy does not care if I kill whoever's in charge here. That's pretty funny. I actually really like that response. I think this DLC kind of takes some video game tropes and turn them on their head a little bit, and I like that. Because it's like, yeah, why does this guy care? Basically, like, that's how I always think, like, why is this guy going to fight to the death over somebody and something he doesn't care about at all? And it's like, because he wouldn't. That's an old song. What's an old song, old John? I have a broken jukebox in my head, so I probably actually was thinking of a song when I said something. All right, attention all staff. This is our final reminder that the mandatory all-hands meeting will take place Friday at 9 a.m. downstairs at a large conference table. Attendance is not optional, and we'll be taking roll. Topics for discussion include budget shortfalls. Again, yes. Coffee supply issues. We're down to only one type of blend. Feel free to take the complaints up with Cup of Joe. Do not send petition letters to the mayor during work hours, I'm guessing it said. Due to increased security concerns, Baker Town Hall employees are now allowed to carry personal defense weapons, including but not limited to laser pistols, 9mm, 10mm handguns, and cattle prods. Please note that all weapons must remain holstered while helping customers. The no vaporizing clients rule still stands. Great. Shelter in place. All staff. The town hall is under attack by an unknown group of mercenaries. This is not a drill. Barricade yourself immediately in any room you can, under desk, furniture, anything. Do not fight back unless all other options have been exhausted. Stay quiet, stay hidden, avoid windows and doors. Do not try to be a hero. Survive. The NCR will arrive to protect us soon. Yikes. The NCR actually didn't arrive to protect. The NCR gave up on it.
Straight in the eye.
Something's wrong. Nobody's looking me straight in the eye. Ooh. I like that.
Mayor's got plans. Big ones.
Well, I want to know his plans.
You got business here?
Oh, I got business here. What's the town hall need me nurses?
There was a shootout recently.
Whatever. Can't talk.
We've been brought in to make sure that there isn't another one.
Yeah, tell me about the
A
shootout.
bunch of crazies attacked town hall a month ago. Nasty business.
Who did it?
It's still under investigation.
Oh, see, I thought they took the town hall over, so they didn't. They just attacked. I can investigate for you.
Nah, I don't think so.
Maybe because they don't care, which is what Boone's comment was all about. Can I talk to the mayor?
He's busy right now. If you do have business, talk to Lauren upstairs. If you don't, then get out of here.
Rude, where are you from?
Redding. Was a hired gun for the Phoebus family.
Oh, I've met them.
A lot of things. Sure.
Oh, hey.
Hey, who are you?
Name's Embry. I don't know why you're here. If you're just here to explore, I would, beat it before the others lose their minds.
What do you mean lose their minds?
Guarding the place.
Alright, what are you guarding it from?
Psychos and stuff.
That's fair. Where are you from?
Dayglow. Joined the army after that.
Dayglow. Dayglow is San Diego, right? We pieced that together?
It was.
Alright. I need to get going. Thanks for a whole lot of nothing. So eventually people will get annoyed with me here, but they're not currently annoyed. Oh. Okay. We are now, the basement is red. So let's actually save. And we're going to sneak into the basement. Actually, we're going to tell Boone to stay.
I'll sit tight.
And we're going to sneak into the basement because, and I appreciate, finally, a red area that we're not supposed to be in. Alright, if I see anybody in here, I'm going to pop a stealth boy, but I don't see anybody. This is the same design of an area in the Sierra Madre. The colors are so weird. Oh, they're representing that it's very dark in here. And you actually do need a Pip-Boy. Okay, we got a bloody handprint. Okay, I see a red person on the other side of this door, or a red something. So I am going to use the stealth boy. I only have 4. We're going to turn off our Pip-Boy light. Yep, turn off the Pip-Boy light. Let's sneak in. And in fact, just to make our stealth boy last really long, I'm going to use an implant. Okay, that is a rat. There's literally rats in here. That's too bad that I did all that for rats. What is that beeping noise? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They told them to shelter in place. And they killed them all. Town hall employees. These are all the employees. Oh, this is the dead mayor. They have been replaced. That's what's going on. This is a well-heeled gambler suit. Oh no. Chainsaw. I'm killing all the rats because if I see something on the radar, I want to be prepared for it, and if it's just a rat, that's kind of annoying. Mac. Specialist breaker armor. I don't have anything that proves who these people are. It's weird that the rats keep coming. They all are pathing this way. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't have like a way to prove what I'm seeing. Oh, here we go. Birthday card for Jeffrey. That's something that wouldn't be just, you know, that anybody would have. Wow. None of them are named. Deputy Mayor Eli Thomas. Again, nothing on him to prove that he's down here. So the mayor and the deputy mayor are just chilling down here. That's really interesting. And sort of gross. Okay, we're going to use an implant because I want to run out of here real quick and still have my stealth boy on when I come out of this room in case somebody is watching. So I feel like... Ooh, I feel like we have... This is what I was hoping for the basement and the other guy's thing, but his whole thing is different. He's a businessman. Whoever took this place over is a killer. I think somebody's impersonating the mayor, and I need to get a good look at this guy to see if that's true. Or maybe there is no mayor because he's busy, so I'm supposed to just talk to the receptionist. You survived another year without becoming gecko food, so congrats on that. As your esteemed co-workers, we all want to make sure this day is special. Here's a list of your best qualities. You've mopped up more mess than the NCR. You can fix a clogged toilet faster than a mayor can fix Nuka-Cola shortages. You're the only one brave enough to venture into the supply closet without backup. Have a good one, Jeffrey, and don't forget to clean up after we eat all these sweet rolls. Wow. This is... kinda... I mean, it's horrifying, let's be clear, but it's also kind of cool. Because they just don't do a lot of quests like these. So I think that's all the proof I'm going to get. I'm going to use yet another implant because I don't know how long I had this stealth boy for, but I want to have it when I exit this room. All right, let's put our gun away. Okay, nobody saw us.
I've got your back.
So it's not one of those quests where they just like know we came out of here and attack us. But like Boone said, nobody here wants to make eye contact. Scared the heck out of me, Boone.
Move along.
Yes, move along.
Don't go looking around for trouble.
Oh, I'm looking for trouble. Oh, look at this. All right, we're going to save. There is an ash pile in the bathroom. I am literally looking for trouble, just so we're clear. And now my stealth boy is worn off. That was pretty good.
Someone ought to do us all a favor and get rid of that rat, Lauren.
So Lauren is a rat. So people don't like Lauren. And we're on our way to talk to Lauren to see if we can talk to the mayor.
If you're here for Morton, you should get moving.
Why is that?
Someone ought to do us all a favor and get rid of that rat, Lauren.
Okay, so this was the shelter-in-place order, and people clearly didn't survive. So why are they all in the basement? Okay, here's Lauren.
I assume you have some manner of business here. State it.
Ah. The colonel sent me. True. 300 caps. Oh, a bunch of money fell out of my pocket. That's funny. I like it. I'm gonna say the colonel sent me.
The colonel? If you're his messenger, then I suppose you could enter.
Well, that was easy. Okay, this is not the same guy who's in the basement. So now I'm really confused because the guards were saying, oh, there's guards here because we were attacked a month ago. And I thought I remember other characters discussing the fact that, that there had been a change, like a regime change. So now I'm a little confused. This is not the same guy that's in the basement. So this is not like synth replace him or something. I'm just actually just completely confused about the story.
You have been sent by Royez, I understand. For what purpose?
Royez is asking if Baker needs any assistance. He directed me to you.
Ah, rest assured. The city of Baker has everything under control.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I had some questions about you while you're here. I took a look in the basement, found most dead town hall. What's the truth? Okay, well, let's not say that yet. I had some questions about you while you're here.
Sure. Anything for my constituents.
How long have you been mayor?
A while. Paperwork is very taxing, and I have lost track of time.
Maybe he was the guy in the basement. Now I'm confused because he's like, oh, I've been here a while. What'd you do before you became mayor?
Oh, this and that.
He doesn't know anything. What political party do you belong to?
Independent.
Any thoughts on Stanton?
As the single largest employer of this area, he is constantly on my mind.
That's all my questions. Then that's all.
Good. Lauren, see the colonel's guest out.
Wow. That is a, what, first ever? In this game? See the guest out, and then they're gone? And now it requires a key?
Good.
Lauren, see the colonel's guest out, and then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a key? And then they're gone? And now it requires a Oh, if you don't do it a certain way the first time, then that's it. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. This is canon. This is canon. So we're gonna save. I'm gonna do a new save here. I want to see what he says if I confront him about the bodies, just because now I'm just kind of like, I'm just curious. But this is canon for us. Actually, you know what? I might as well just go here. And now I want to go back. I want to go back to the basement to get a good look at that guy's face and see. Like, I guess I don't know all the names and stuff, so that's why I'm a little like, oh, I don't know. Is that him? Is that him? That's the deputy mayor. That's not him, right? No, that's not him. That's Mayor Baker, and the guy upstairs is Mayor Stone. Okay, so it's not a synth replacement. I was right. I guess I'm just still confused by who is who. All right, let's confront him. And again, we're gonna go with our first thing of what happened. But I just want to see what the confrontation looks like. Oh boy, did I take the long way? I did. I took the longest way. I took the longest way. And there's the stairs. Okay. Okay, now I'm lost. Oh my god. I just did a loop. Okay. I give up on navigating video games. It's just not my thing. We did a loop. What just happened? Oh no. Oh no. There's the bathroom. What's happening right now? Oh, no. Oh my god, I have to talk to this guy. Ugh, the door is not open. Oh my god. Let's say, I want to see what happens if I try to bribe him.
You may proceed this one time. But note, this does not guarantee that the mayor will...
Alright, I bribed him, but it doesn't guarantee the mayor will do what I say. Fine.
Well, Lauren let you in. Yes, you may address me as mayor.
Oh, I'm the Tech Scavenger.
I see. A pleasure to meet you.
I have some questions about while you're here.
Sure.
How long have you been mayor?
A while.
Okay, so all the same thing. So that's all my questions. And now let's say the basement thing and see what he says.
Curious one, aren't you? I'll tell you all about the basement, but first, I have a simple question for you. Are you willing to work for me now that you know what I'm capable of? Yes or no answers only.
Oh, he says yes or no answers only. And then they prompt me. I'm going to say yes.
Good. Close the door.
Oh boy, this is not canon. I already decided that I'm going to go with the first thing I did.
If you want the job, you... First, I need to know you're not some... Let me introduce you to our guest. Bring him in.
Oh, I'm stuck. I can't move.
This is our special guest from Stanton. Fists, knives, a gun. If you've got a problem, are you going to whine like a...
Alright, this is not canon.
Brilliant. Absolutely. Next, I'm gonna have you head straight to Fort Weston. The job is simple. You are to infiltrate Colonel Royez's office.
Oh.
The same way you...
Oh, he just wants me to kill Royez. Well, that's a pretty quick quest. Not super useful. Okay. We're going back to the cannon, as I said we would, even if that was more interesting. But we're going back to the cannon. I kind of like that we did a quest and they kicked us out of the building, and now we can't get back there. Okay. So that was all that was all talking to Mayor Stone for the purpose of updating Running Bear. Okay, we now we've got a lot going on, so let's go do some quests. Okay, since we I know we're kind of all over the place, but since we're in the middle of Running Bear, let's just go ahead and finish that one. Let's go back to Royez. We have that other quest to turn in as well, but that one's kind of less interesting, less exciting. So let's do this. Okay, so we now are fast traveling to location Fort Weston to talk to Colonel Royez. Okay, and let's give him a chat. So my plan is, I don't think the NCR is perfect or anything, but my plan is to just be very upfront with him and pretend like we're still working for the bad guy.
Hello again.
I met with Mayor Stone and Frick Stanton.
And? What did you find out?
Stanton asked me to spy on you and relay your plans.
Well, I figured he would. That's how Stanton is. Pretty brazen, though, even for him. He's definitely involved in this somehow. And what of Mayor Stone?
Mayor Stone told me not to worry, everything's under control. There's dozens of bodies in the basement, including who I believe to be the old mayor. How about I say that?
The new mayor murdered the old mayor? How the hell can something like this happen in California? Jesus! It's unbelievable to me that the coup on Californian soil will go completely unnoticed by the government.
We're really not
moving on this, but it's a question of getting our ducks in a row. Because when I send my troops into a heavily defended town hall, we can't afford to worry about raiders and looting when we do so.
I could literally take them all out, no big deal, by myself.
We may need to get the Baker police involved to gather more support and squeeze both Stone and Stanton. In the meantime, I want you to investigate the rumors of raiders hitting caravans along the road. They're holed up around here somewhere, probably away from town and further from Stanton. My guess would be somewhere in Hollow Hills.
What if I kill the raiders when I find them?
I would highly recommend against that. You're standing in California. We don't shoot people without justification or a proper trial.
Any other leads?
I look for somewhere with multiple exits. Wherever these raiders are coming from, they're slippery. Always able to get away before troopers can make it to the caravans. I imagine they'd have some kind of exit plan in place. Maybe try the caves.
It's a little strange that they're like, oh, these raiders are ambushing caravans. And I'm like, you want me to go kill them? And he's like, no, we don't do that here. And it's like, I have been spending apparently too much time in the Mojave because that's the only option. I'll look for the raiders.
Good luck. Return to me as soon as you find them.
If I got Boone with me, he's just going to kill him.
Hello again.
Wanted to talk about the raiders. All right, I'm just going to skip through.
I assume
All right, I've asked some of these questions before, but okay, I'll be going now. We'll talk to him more later. Okay, so that's talking to Colonel Royez. I mean, do we keep being a double agent? I guess we're always an agent for ourselves, so I might learn more if I'm a double agent. So, all right. So Running Bear is still happening. Like, this game, what I've noticed is the quests don't resolve, the quests update. And that could be fine. So Running Bear, it now says, like, the quest update is deal with the raiders hitting caravans along Long 15. Okay. I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm feeling a little kind of all over the place, like, what do we do? When do we do it? That kind of thing. Doesn't show us on the map where to go for this. He told us where to go. Yeah, Hollow Hills West, Hollow Hills North, that's fine. He also mentioned there's some caves, maybe Hollow Hills East. Okay, so it looks like these are all caves connected to this. Okay. Okay. So, let's think about this. I'm gonna think about this strategically. Alright, before I decide what to do, let's finish the quest Wild Blue Yonder. That's literally... We've been holding on to this one for a long time. This is still at Fort Weston. We don't need to go anywhere, we just need to turn this in. We should have everything we need to finish this quest.
Hey again.
I've got you the Gatling laser and the radar dish for the Vertibird.
Incredible. Well, that's the birds fully repaired then. Only one last thing left to take care of.
You gotta be kidding me.
I hope you're a good negotiator, because I might need you to talk to some slimy individuals for this next task. Our vertibirds run on fuel that is hard to come by nowadays. We've been able to refine maize into a low-quality alternative fuel source, but we need big quantities. You could either secure us at least 30 units of maize, which would be enough for emergency evacuations, or you could work out a deal with one of the big players in town for a more steady supply. I'm sure you can imagine which one I'd prefer. Either way, I'll make sure you get paid for your help. Any questions?
Yeah, they're doing biodiesel. I could go pick up 30 maize. That's not a big deal. But what we want to do is speak to somebody about it. So let's do that.
There are a lot of traders willing to help, but we'd need something consistent and sustainable. I'd suggest heading to the Fargo Trading Company by the Motel. They seem pretty capable. Although, I can't say I know a ton about their goings-on. Make sure they aren't shady people before you sign us up.
Okay.
I mean, if you can scrounge 30 maize together, that should be enough to get the birds out of here in case of emergency. We wouldn't be making any trips to Vegas anytime soon, though.
Okay, I'll get started. Alright, I could do 30 maize. I could probably go back to my hotel room and get it right away, no big deal. Yeah, so my options now, like, we are continuing Wild Blue Yonder now. Alright, I just might stick to one quest at a time, because now it's getting a little ridiculous. So I can talk to the Fargo traders about acquiring maize. Yes. Optional, secure, I can speak to Stubbs about acquiring maize. Maybe. Alright, let's go see if the Fargo people are shady. Okay, so we're going to fast travel to the Hawaiian King's Motel. And which kind of works out, because we haven't done anything here. Oh, okay. So at the Hawaiian King Motel, there is, it looks like, there is the Fargo Baker office. And that is spelled F-A-R-G-O. I kind of like that they just have a... Like, they just have an office. Like, that's kind of a cool idea. Okay, these people will help us secure corn. Now, we're supposed to make sure they're not shady people. I have to say, I don't want to stereotype, but they've got an office, you know? Like, I don't know, they probably can't be too bad. Let's talk to Duck.
Welcome to Fargo Foods, the home of the Fargoer.
Okay. I'd like to see your menu.
Be quick. This is a food store, not a diner.
That's... I don't know how I feel about that statement, but okay. Interesting. You know, I just realized something, which very well may be intentional. The NCR dollars are traded at cost, even though other things are not. That's interesting. Oh. Fargoer. Holy smokes! This is the best food item in the game. 90 energy resistance, 90 fire resistance, and 75 HP for 15 seconds. Every 2 seconds is a stim pack? Okay, this is the most OP thing in the entire game. That's weird. But anyway, so I was saying the NCR dollars are treated as like their cap value. This has a cap value of 2, they're going to give me 2. Where this has a cap value of, 30, and they're going to give me 25. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, so we're going to be buying Fargoers as often as we can. I don't even know how to compare this. This is just... It's actually a little ridiculous. It's too good. It also weighs 0.6 instead of some other really good food items weighing quite a bit more. One of the best things that I can make is a desert salad. That's 21 HP for 15 seconds. And this is 75. And yeah, like a stim pack is... For me, with 100 medicine, a stim pack is 90. So it's literally like... Yeah. I'm actually a little annoyed how good it is. That's not going to stop me from buying it and using it, though. Oh, we've got a Balls energy drink. This is a product that exists in real life modern day America, by the way. BAWLS. This is a real thing. Yeah, stim packs are 90, and that's 75 a second for 15 seconds. So 1.25 seconds worth of healing is a stim pack. That's, I don't know. That's very strange. All right. This is also really good. So we're going to buy these energy drinks. Yeah, see, here's a desert salad and stuff. Doesn't have anything on the Fargoers. They don't have corn, which is interesting. Okay. I don't know what to sell her. Hey, you want some, well, I guess the smartest, most obvious thing is just sell her NCR dollars. You know what? Close enough. Keep the change. So before we offer the trade, we're going to continue to talk to people, though.
Well, hello. What can I do for you today?
How's business?
Steady competition with Crimson. Not so steady business right now. People can't decide between picking our superior goods or their inferior products. I blame those stupid posters they've been putting up everywhere. Yeah. If we had a poster maker of our own, business would be booming.
Ooh, a poster maker? Where can I find work around here?
As it so happens, Fargo is looking for junior partners for its brand. We have rather lucrative relationships with many independent and smaller companies around New California. But due to its proximity to the Mojave, we've yet to get a good foothold in Baker. And I'll be damned if Crimson gets their claws here first. We've got little pamphlets explaining it, but those are more for prospective junior partners of the company. To give you the long and short of it, they help us find places that haven't been prospected to death, and we rebrand them to align with our company values until they become full-on partners.
Okay. Do I say it sounds like a bit of claim jumping to me? I'm going to say that, so we'll see what he says.
Claim jumping is such a negative term. The standard business term is unrealized profit gain. Been doing it since the 30s or 40s. But if you don't like it, go talk to Crimson. See if it's any better when they monopolize this town instead of us.
It's like... It's like they're a little shady, but not like more shady than anybody else out here.
Well, that's not really our concern. We're more interested in ensuring Fargo secures a foothold in the area. But there's more than a few perks you should mention. We'll give them a 15% discount on any supplies they buy from us. And we'll only take an initial 12% cut of their earnings.
Initial.
If they buy from us, we'll both win.
Initial 12%. I'm not getting involved in
Suit
this.
yourself. We'll be here when you change your mind.
I'm a maybe on this. I want to understand their businesses a little bit better. Yeah, it's really not that bad. Well, it's not bad enough for the NCR to not get involved, if that makes sense. Because the NCR is involved in some shady people, and this is not that. This is really not that shady. The other option is Stubbs at Casa Stanton. Let's go talk to Stubbs. And let's go talk to Stubbs and let's see what the let's see what his arrangement is. Because if his is just a more straightforward, shoot, I don't know. I'm kind of questioning myself. Because they didn't say I had to do that type of deal in order to make the trade. But, yeah, I don't know yet. Alright, break it up, everybody, here. And this is just a pretty standard greenhouse. It'd be easy to make a deal here. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, geez, I'm not even close to where Stubbs is. Okay, so we just fast travel to Casa Stanton Farm. And then we'll walk our way over to Stubbs' house.
Got business here?
Yes. Who are you?
My name is Stubbs, and I'm the agricultural manager for Hacienda Stanton.
Okay, I'm looking for work.
Not really taking on any new farmers right now. You could talk to my boss. He might have work for you.
Okay. I'm here to ask. This seems like a very straightforward business transaction, so I'm going to ask if he can supply Fort to Mays Weston.
We already do supply maize to Fort Weston. We feed the entire fort, which is a difficult task, I assure you. We will need to raise the price per unit by, let's say, 20% to offset the increased demand.
Ooh. We're grateful for your help. Let's maintain our good relationships by also maintaining the rate previously agreed upon. Or I can say, look, Stanton knows me. I kind of like that. I like that this game has so many different dialogue options and so many different, like, mini factions. I think I'm gonna use the barter skill. I think that's fine.
Well, isn't this a breath of fresh air? Proper manners and some business sense.
Yeah, I thought that would work
change
for
of
him.
pace to not argue about prices all day. All right, as a show of good faith to the fort, we will increase maize deliveries for the same rate previously agreed upon. Pleasure doing business with you.
Perfect. That was very easy. So that was Stubbs' house. So I don't know that Stanton's a better guy by any means, but I just feel like it's a little bit more straightforward, if that makes sense. Now, if this were me, I would probably I'd probably get 2 suppliers, and I would ask them each to put in about 50% with an option for 100%. So, like, if it's 20 a month, I would say I need 10 a month with an option for go up to 20 for the same price, as needed. And that way, if one ever dropped out, the other one was there just to take over.
Welcome back to Fargo Food.
Got any work?
Not at the moment, though.
No.
Welcome back to Fargo Food.
So I can't.
Location-specific specialty.
Yeah.
Daglo's got the atomic apple pie. Portland's got the reefer ricotta. And ours is the Fargoer.
Yeah, I can't, I can't make this deal twice now. That's fine.
Nope.
Why are you called Duck?
Because if I look like one and I quack like one, I must be one. But that's all hooey. Real reason I'm called that is because when I get sick, I cough like a duck. I tried dressing green because ducks aren't green, but it hasn't helped much.
It sounds like you've got a paroxysmal cough. There we go.
I don't know what those fancy words
Me
mean.
neither.
I just know it hurts like hell.
Wow. Well, can I help you?
I used to be a fine hunter in the wilds of the Boneyard. Not so wild anymore, though.
How's business?
Not lousy, but I wouldn't argue if you told me it was. Not to mention the controversy around the Greek place. People used to stop here for meals and hang out for days. Some travelers don't stop at all anymore.
Controversy?
Hopefully things pick up soon.
Controversy around the Greek place. I don't know what he's talking about. Okay.
Back for more?
I'd like to buy something.
All products are guaranteed.
Oh, well, do you have, no. No, you don't have. You don't have anything I need. Okay. Well, I think that's it. I think they're already, the NC is already doing business with them, so all we did was increase the amount. We kept the rate the same. So I think here we are, back at Fort Weston to complete, hopefully, can we finally complete this quest? Stanton Farms wanted an increased rate, but I got them to be reasonable. They'll raise the quantity for the same rate.
You continue to impress, don't you? Can't say I'm excited to work with Stanton Farms, but at least we didn't get screwed in the process. I'll throw in something extra for your good work. Thank you. Seriously. This is gonna save our asses. Now we'll just have to see if the brass will let us get some proper pilots over here to fly these things. If they ever get through the mountains of approvals necessary, maybe we'll let them loose on the Legion. Hell, who am I kidding? They'll sit here until they break again. At least we can evac some troops if all hell breaks loose.
Oh my goodness, we finally completed a quest. Quest completed while Blue Yonder. What do you know? We finally did. Yeah, that was interesting. I thought she'd be like, go find some pilots. I'm like, oh no. Okay. All right. Now we are going to... Yeah, I'm just looking... kind of looking here at the list. I think we're going to... I made typos. Weston. Okay. I think we are going to do the Ain't My First Rodeo. So this is return to Stanton with Colonel Royez's information. We are officially being like a double/triple agent at this point. I don't know if this game is coded. Well, I don't want to blame the game, but so we'll see how it goes. Or it's my poor decision making. We're going to tell him about the Raider thing. And I think that's going to tip us off to what he really thinks about it. So it might let those Raiders get away. But I think it would be... That's okay if it maintains our, like, double agent status.
Did we have additional business?
We do. I met with Colonel. Got some information for you.
Ah, that's good. And what information do you have for me?
He's currently having me investigate the reports on the Raiders in the area.
Ah, I knew this would be an issue. So, first, here's your cash. Second, I have information for you. These Raiders, they're not your typical Raiders. They're ranchers. I have my sources that I cannot divulge at this moment, but I know for a matter of fact that the mayor's involved.
Elaborate on this.
The current mayor, I'm sorry to say, is one of my former employees.
Oh.
He came to me with some crazy conspiracy to take their land and kill him. I, of course, said no. I mean, I've got all this land already. When I'd heard what he'd done to those poor ranchers, I tried to get the mayor involved and take him down, but then he killed the mayor too. I understand that there's going to be a little backlash on me because of my past association. Now, I've been doing what I can to take him down, but I've come to realize that I can't do this alone.
Why didn't you come to the authorities sooner?
Fact of the matter is this. I am under enormous stress due to all these bullshit indictments being thrown at me and my lawyer, Shep. You know Shep? Best damn lawyer in the hub.
I don't know Shep.
Expensive, but worth every dollar. And I gotta go with Shep with this stuff. And he tells me this. Are you ready? Frick, we both know that you didn't order these ranchers to be killed or to be kicked off their land. But I'll tell you this, it doesn't look good. So, Frick, you just sit tight, wait until they come to you, and then they'll see you're not mixed up in all this. So there you go. And when you go back to the colonel with this, remember how I'm helping you out, okay?
I assume you want them dead.
Oh, I don't think you need to kill them. They did break the law, but I think it'd be a shame to kill them when I have this nice package here. But, of course, if they're not willing to take the deal and are hell-bent on foolish crap like revenge or justice or revolution or whatever, well, I mean, you know what you have to do, right?
Oh, what deal are you willing to make?
I'm willing to provide a one-time lump sum payment of $18,000 for the compensation of their family, plus an additional $6,000 per additional rancher, provided they leave this part of the interstate and remain silent about the events here. That's something like $30,000. That's very generous, yeah? Of course, if they're not willing to play ball, I'm willing to pay you a substantial sum of money to, well, I'm not gonna say it because, you know. Take the briefcase and go. Once you're done, tell Royez and then come back to me.
Okay, so I got a briefcase full of money. I'm not gonna kill them unless I make a mistake or something. It looks like the game doesn't want us to tell Royez yet what's going on, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh, this is interesting. Where did I just go? Oh, went to the wrong place. So we're actually going to have Boone wait here. Oh, where are you going, Boone? 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 Okay, Boone is sort of ruining my plans. Here we go. We're gonna wait here.
I'll sit tight.
Because he is not the best negotiator, so if things get a little squirrely, I don't want him to start shooting everybody. So with that being said, we are going to, I guess, just walk into the belly of the beast here. I would like... I don't know why people are running everywhere I go. Yeah, I don't know the best way to handle this. Sounds like a great negotiator. Well, I guess it's a matter of opinion. Yeah, okay, let's... I don't know how to actually get there. I'm just realizing this. Okay, we gotta walk around. We're gonna come in a sort of the wrong way on purpose. Yeah, because if you look on this part, you can you can go from here to here to here. We're gonna come in this way. Just because I want to have a really solid picture of what we're dealing with. Okay, we're at Hollow Hills West. We just location discovered here. Hollow Hills West. Okay. It's a cave, but I don't see the cave, so don't know exactly where it is, you know? I would like to know exactly where it is. Let's see if it's here. I would guess it's in the side of the mountain. It's called Hollow Hills, right? So therefore it should be directly in the side of the mountain. Boone tells a story, so I start shooting everywhere. Yeah, Boone do be like that, Game Cat. Well, I have Hollow Hills West as a map marker, and I don't see it anywhere, so let's just keep going. I don't even see it on the local map, so I have no idea where it is. I wonder if it's a situation where you have to kind of go with you have to go everywhere. You have to go from cave to cave. That could be it. I don't know. All right. Well, we're looking for friendlies. That's a gecko. Oh, I still have Boone's perk, even though he's a million miles away. I'm just kind of shooting to wrangle up the wildlife. That way, it doesn't all surprise me all at once. I hate being jump scared, so now I'm expecting it. Okay. Hollow Hills North. Same deal. Okay. I don't actually see them. I think I need to go into one of these Hollow Hills. That's what I'm guessing. Like, where is this? Okay, rad scorpions ahead. Cool, cool, cool. Not super worried about rad scorpions. Oh. Oh, somebody else got that rad scorpion. Alright, just thought we were dealing with little baby ones. Alright, I am quite tough when it compares to anything out here, though, so even though he did jump scare me, it's literally not a problem. I'm using a handgun. It's a good handgun, though. Just, you know, I don't want to undersell the handgun here. Okay. This is a unmarked location. Which is a little strange that the quest is an unmarked location. Alright, this place is actually called Hollow Hills Cave Entrance. Okay, so that's kind of was my theory. The northwest thing. That's not an actual like location that you discovered. But either way, we're now entering the Hollow Hills cave entrance. And we come in peace. Okay, not a great sign. There's a dead person already. Oh, well, he's a mercenary. I would like to know exactly what really happened down here. If I'm kind of piecing together the story because I just don't do a great job of paying attention. I'm gonna be honest. Somebody wanted to strong-arm these ranchers to take over their land. And Stanton claims, oh, it's not him. It was somebody who worked for him. And then that somebody who worked for him, when told no, was like, actually, not just all that, but we're also going to take down the mayor and take over the town hall and do all this other stuff. So he's just like a full-on bad guy. What I think probably is a little bit more realistic is that Stanton knew about this and actually was supportive until the guy until the guy was a little too big for his britches and decided to do it all on his own. That's my theory. So I don't think Stanton's clean here, but I do think he is willing to just let this go. I think he'll happily let it go. Alright, let's start. Well, actually, even though I have that perk that makes it so things need to be repaired more often, I'm still doing pretty good on repairs. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go. Yeah, wow, even look at our equipment. We're just not taking a lot of hits. So what we're going to do is we are going to repair our... We're going to repair our light armor, which is 1 weight dapper gambling suit, with our heavy armor. I'm just going to go ahead and drop this, because that's 25 and we don't need it at all. That's 14. We also don't need that. Actually, hold on. What was the... Wow, this is not really that bad a damage threshold. Just side note. Yeah, hold on. Oh, it's still 10. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to take this well-heeled gambler suit, and we're going to repair that. Now, why am I doing all this? Because I want to repair Joshua's ram armor in the future. Don't need to right now. And I would rather be carrying around something that weighs 1 and can repair it to full than carrying around things that weigh 25 to repair it to half. So now I have something that weighs 1 that can repair it to full, and something else that weighs 1 that can repair it to full. That's all. So I've just dropped, 70 pounds worth of gear and increased my results. That's what I'm doing. Good thinking. Thank you, Game Cat. Oh, a Wonder Glue. If I find a workbench, I can make a weapon repair kit also. Yeah, we're doing weirdly well on weapon damage being slow. When we were in Old World Blues, we actually swapped out our perk, and the perk makes our weapon degrade 15% faster. And I'm not really noticing it. At the same time, we're not doing a ton of combat. And you know what it is? It might be that nothing's shooting at us, and maybe we were taking more hits to our gun, like actual physical hits to the gun. And now we're just using the gun, so they're not physical hits to the gun. I don't know what all is down there, but let's just kind of start shooting. See what dies and see what runs at us here. A giant rad scorpion. All right. Aren't I a tough guy shooting into the dark? So tough. Ew. Oh. Look who is hiding in, well, game bugs. There better be something in here after all this. Oh, hello. Right, I'm here to talk to some people, right? Right? No one's even given me a quest to clear this place out. Whoa! Scared the heck out of me. Okay, we're not in danger of running out of ammo here, but we have used a lot of ammo. So we're gonna use an anti-venom because they poison you on first hit. We're then going to eat this fresh carrot because I don't know why I have it on me. And we're gonna eat a radiated fruit because why not? And we're gonna drink a radiated water. Oh boy, that's much more rads than I thought. Okay, now we're gonna use Radex. We're gonna drink a Nuka-Cola. I'm just trying to get like stuff that weighs stuff. I'm gonna try to get it on me. All right, rad away. And then, oh yeah, I have an implant that removes some digestion. And you know what? Let's eat some squirrel stew while we're just again getting our weight off. And let's go ahead and switch to our laser rifle. It's not a matter of like total danger, but we also do have a billion shots with the laser rifle. Okay, I was thinking there was at least going to be one more giant rad scorpion in here, and now I actually don't see anything. So that was a little unnecessary, but it's fine. It looked like I only had 700 laser shots or whatever, but I also have over 1,000 of optimized shots. We just haven't run into any enemies that are of concern. So the reason I went this way is I figured this was the dead end way, just based on the layout of the cave and, you know, video games. And that was correct. And here we go, get some bonus loot for exploring. And that's all there is. Okay, let's go back. Again, the whole point of being in here is theoretically to negotiate some kind of peace with these ranchers. I can bribe them. I feel like that's the evil guy move. Oh, a scorpion. Or, I mean, not a scorpion, but a landmine. How fun. Okay, we're officially probably getting close if now we're seeing landmines. Yep. Okay, thought he moved. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a little trap. Huh. There we go. Oh, rearm trap. There it is. I was like, I know there's another one. All right, it's fine. It scared me. I actually jumped. I don't know if you saw that. Okay, door to Hollow Hills Cave. All right, this is like no joke, but we're finally there. Okay. Now I'm gonna save. We are really genuinely trying to negotiate peace with these people. And this game, this mod, I'm going to give them credit before I talk about this. There's tons of speech options that aren't just your standard speech check. And I really appreciate that. Because our character doesn't do speech checks. We're also in a position now. Actually, how much does this sell for? Wow, I didn't even see how much that sold for. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hold on to that. It's not like I need the caps, but come on. Come on, how can I pass this up? We also don't have a player house yet. I don't know if you've all noticed that. I don't have a place to go put stuff, or at least that I know of. Okay, let's do our best here with this conversation.
Hold up there, stranger. State your business or get shot.
I would like to not get shot. I'm with the NCR. Colonel Royez is having me investigate the caravan raids. I'm a prospector. I'm looking for salvage. I'm a courier. I don't have a message, though. I'm a hunter. I'm killing red scorpions. Okay, I'll just say the first thing, which is true.
Figures. The NCR will send troops to help the caravan, but not us.
So you're the ones who raided the caravans?
Not anymore. There are too many troopers there, and I'm not going to face the full force of the barrel for shooting at them. Of course, now that I've told you this, I'm going to need your word that you won't tell anyone else about this place.
No.
Then
gonna make you.
All right, I wanted to see if they would kill me because this tells me a little bit about them. But let's reload.
Hold up there, stranger. State your business.
Yeah, I guess I'll still say this. I'm a little confused by this dialogue options. Okay.
All right, then. Name's Jeremiah. It's nice to meet you. You can walk around, but don't start shit. I'm going to level with you. We're hiding out in these caves because Stanton kicked us off our lands, and we raided some caravans.
Let's talk about resolving this situation. Oh, actually, tell me about the raid on your ranch.
There was a man, called himself Mac. He and a bunch of those goons walked up to our ranch. They told us to leave peacefully or by force. We chose force. I sent Seth over to Beals for safety, and we shot at the intruders. Killed a couple of them, but strange thing is, they didn't shoot back. They just threw some gas bombs in the home and set it on fire. We bolted to Beals' place, but they hit that too. We regrouped with Nakayama in his cave. He's used it as storage for his guns before.
Okay. Tell me more about Mac.
He's Stanton's top gun. He's followed around by some guy named Morton.
Aha.
Don't know much about the other fella, but Mac was pretty ruthless.
So this sort of lines up with what Stanton's is saying. It doesn't mean that he wasn't involved, but it doesn't contradict. I know why they haven't killed the Rad Scorpions. They're a pretty decent defense. What do you think of the NCR?
Honestly, I don't know what the hell to think. I pay taxes to the government so this shit doesn't happen, and now it's happened. But on the other hand, I don't think the government knows about this, so maybe they're not to blame. If the government knew about it, would they help us? Have they helped us before we hit the caravan? Will they help now that we have? It's a lot to think about. The only thing I know is that I hate Stanton.
They would have helped you before this. Tell me about Stanton.
In a just world, he would be drawn and quartered. We don't live in one of those, though. He's a respected businessman, political figure. Even if it means my execution, I would kill Stanton the moment I saw him.
Yikes. Let's talk about resolving this situation.
All right, let's talk.
So Stanton will bribe him. I don't think he's going to take that. Are you planning any more attacks on the caravans?
Right now, we're hoping to have enough supplies to wait things out. Things are going to blow up soon, and we can hope that Stanton and that new mayor kill each other.
So they are enemies. What if I can get Royez to agree to a raid on Stanton's compound? Oh boy, I don't know that we're there yet. Let's say you need to turn yourselves in.
The hell we will. The criminals are Stanton and his goddamn mercs. They're the ones raiding us. Why aren't you making them turn themselves in? I mean, you're asking us to go to prison and then return to no homes. No person would ever make that decision.
Okay. Trust me, you don't have the firepower. True. What if I can get Royez to agree to raid Stanton's compound? I don't know. Is that where this is headed? What if I can get your ranches back?
Promising the moon there, but if you could guarantee that, then it'd help your chances of convincing us. I can't see the colonel pardoning us unless you're willing to lie to him, though. You'd have to let tensions die down and tell him we're long gone. Maybe we can earn a pardon later if something comes up.
Yeah.
That's them.
Tell me about yourself.
Born and raised in the hub state. I was a sickly child. Asthma. So my mom moved me and my sister to the frontier for outdoor living to toughen me up. My pa stayed behind in the hub, but eventually moved to the boneyard to chase union jobs. I adopted the ranching lifestyle in full, and the doctor said my lungs fixed themselves. After that, I figured it was my calling, so I kept ranching.
Where's your wife?
She took work as a caravaner on the short loop, so I won't see her for the next year or so, assuming, of course, I survive this. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my son. Well, he's my pride and joy. He's got the spirit at the very least. He'll turn out great.
Why are you taking caravans?
We went from having a functional bed with a mattress to having to sleep on the floor of a damp cave. We lost everything. Nakayama had a shit ton of guns, so we armed up. We were gonna hit some of Stanton's boys, but we screwed up and hit a Fargo caravan.
Oh.
This isn't a hub metro. We'll be hanged for that, even if it was a mistake. The NCR isn't going to offer us clemency, so we're going down fighting. Well, I say that, but there weren't troopers guarding the cargo before. They are now, so we've been staying low.
Okay, so that... It was a mistake. Okay, so I want to talk. I want to talk to Royez again. Yeah. First of all, let's just go ahead and do that. Prepare some things. Yeah. Huh. What does the actual quest say? So I can still bribe him, I can still kill him, and it just says deal with the ranchers. So I actually can't talk to Royez yet. I'm actually really curious what the game would say if I do go talk to him, because I kind of want to talk to him. Let me talk around a little bit.
Stanton took everything.
Stanton took everything. Okay. Oh, this is a nice little place.
To be frank, I'm not happy with you being here at all. Still, if Jeremiah says you're okay, then we're okay. My name is Bill.
Well, I hope we can be friends. My name's Tech Scavenger. Are you attacking caravans?
The caravan is the backbone of the NCR military juggernaut and ruling class. They are the means by which the NCR takes control of trade routes and exerts imperial influence across the world. The government then uses that control to pressure everyone into joining them or simply take what they want. The power imbalance that the NCR maintains over the rest of the world necessitates revolutionary guerrilla warfare against the status quo.
That's a very different answer than the other guy gave, which is we tried to attack Stanton and we attacked the wrong caravan.
The
Alright, I'm gonna skip this guy's annoying. Ooh, Cook.
Samuel Cook. He was a revolutionary out in Dayglow on the Long 15. Blew up caravans. He had the right idea before he got imprisoned in the correctional facility out east. I heard they broke out recently. Looks like the dream is alive and well after all.
Before I went here, I actually killed Cook, so I'm gonna say Cook is dead, which is true. I killed him.
A sad day for the common man. Still, the dream still lives with me.
That's interesting. He's trying to be like a Robin Hood. The Legion's much worse, though.
When mankind keeps settling for the lesser of two evils, an evil always wins. So I fight only one of them. The fact of the matter is, I live in the NCR, and I need to focus on NCR problems and ways I can fix them. It wasn't a legionary who stole my ranch and shot my dog. NCR wants me to fight for the rights of the Mojave, whatever nonsense they're pushing, and they won't even defend me at home.
The NCR don't even know what happened here. Nobody told them. You just attacked a caravan.
Not many. The ranchers you see have grievances with the NCR, but they aren't so dedicated to the cause as they are angry.
It seems like this guy might be the problem. Alright, well, good luck with that.
Apathy is the greatest ideology killer of...
I had other questions. Tell me about Stanton.
He's a Brahmin baron. Well, not a real one. He went into finance before he started building ranches in the hub. His dad... He must be struggling since he was fine with leaving us alone until his legal troubles began. The rulers will always prioritize wealth over agreements.
This guy's more like a revolutionary, and I think he maybe got them into a little hot water, because it seemed like... Almost seemed like it was his idea to blow up the caravans. And then the other guy is thinking, well, we were trying to hit back at Stanton, but in fact they hit other people that they weren't trying to hit. So I don't know. And then this guy's like, yeah, I'm glad we hit him. You know what I mean? So it's a little something, not everything's lining up. And the cool thing about it is this being a mod is that like maybe a writing error or two people working on different parts of the project, or is this, I'm supposed to know this conflict. I don't know the answer to that. So far, I feel like the writing's been really good in here. Who are you?
Jenna McDougal.
Why are you attacking caravans?
Well, Stanton and his boys took all of the food that we had in the house, and we have guns. Guns are great, but you can't eat bullets. So we started attacking caravans we thought were with Stanton. Turns out they weren't, but you can't unshoot a caravan. And I mean, fuck, we have nothing. So might as well make the best of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Her reasoning is we were low on food and supplies. Okay? What do you think of the current situation?
It's fucked. I mean, there's no other way to describe it, right? Can't go home, can't raid, can't surrender, can't stop, can't go. And when they do, we'll have to go raiding again.
So I think the weird part about talking to all these people is, at the end of this, I think taking the bribe from Stanton might be their best option out of this. It actually might be. I need a shortcut out of here so I can fast travel in and out. Because otherwise, this is going to be a very long walk for me to come back and talk to these people.
Hey there, name's Tommy Nakayama. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Tommy. You're the one with all the guns. Why are you attacked? Do you agree with Beale?
Oh, that commie shit? No. Beale's my friend and I get why I just can't understand why he would think the solution to an overzealous government stealing his land is to make an even bigger government. He's angry that his property is stolen, so he wants to abolish...
Yeah, okay, I got it. What's your solution?
Being a citizen of the NCR requires consent from the person living there. The government isn't legitimate if there's no consent. If you don't agree with the government, then don't pay taxes, don't register, don't follow... Once the government is destroyed, then the people's right to private property can truly be protected.
Okay, why'd you attack caravans?
I hate the government. NCR's gun laws are driving me They want to let agro-baron mercenaries take everyone's land and let
All right. So now I'm getting the idea. This is important. We have like a little slice of all these different ideologies. We have like the communist in the other room. We have the anarchist. We have the like pragmatist. Okay. Tell me the people who kicked you out.
If you're asking who signed the order, it was Stanton.
He's sure of it.
That. The actual guy who kicked us off is Morton.
Tell me about Morton.
Yeah, I know Morton. Met him at a gun runners expo once. Goddamn psychopath. If he wasn't there leading the charge against us, I would have shot back and messed those mercs up something special. But you have to pick your battles. You should never want a fair fight.
Very true. Tell me about Stanton.
Don't know much about...
Okay, so he's sure of it, but he doesn't really know anything about him. So maybe he's not sure of it. So this is a different exit. Yes, okay. The problem is I have no way to fast travel back here. So remember this ramp? This is where I came in, and I came in all the way here. So this seems like a real miss for the game. I don't really want to spend like 5 minutes running through a cave just to come back here. Okay. So we're gonna do a couple things. We're gonna mess around a little. Part of this is because it's a mod. Part of it is because, you know, we're just out here having fun. We're kind of exploring some different things. So with that in mind, let's actually save. I want to talk to Royez, but it's telling me to resolve the quest before we leave this room, which might just be what we have to do. So let's... I don't know. Let me talk to him about the bribe.
Oh, hello again.
I don't really think this is where this is going, but I have a very generous offer from Stanton.
A good offer. He should have offered this in the first place before shooting us. I don't know if we would have took it, though. It's funny, now we don't have a choice, but he's paying out more. I'm not really happy about Stanton getting away with this, but maybe this will make his pockets hurt a little.
Oh. That actually resolved it. Okay. I think I'm actually okay with that resolution then. If they're okay with it, I'm okay with it. They don't love it, but okay. I don't mind that. Okay. I kind of did things out of order now, I'm realizing, but it's fine. Let's get out of here, and I want to talk to Royez. So we just made a lot of progress on the My First Rodeo. So I don't know. Yeah, we ended up, I guess we sided with Stanton. Stanton, I don't know that I wanted to side with him, but after talking to everybody, I didn't see a peaceful way to resolve anything. Wow. So we could have brought Boone, for the record, which would have saved us quite a bit of ammo. Are they just spawning? I think they're actually just spawning. Okay, now we have discovered Hollow Hills East. Not a big surprise. Let's get into civilization here. Okay. Oh. All right, I want to talk to Royez, and it just, you know, maybe I've already messed up. I feel like we're doing a lot of siding with Stanton, and we're allegedly a double agent. I can't fast travel when enemies are nearby. Okay. That's why I was trying to get out of this area. Ooh, another briefcase. Ooh, a cherry bomb in a briefcase. How fun. All right, is there any... There's... Okay. We might actually just be bugged where they're going to be kind of chasing us forever. So we might have to get there on foot. Yeah, where it still says caution, so... You don't think you killed that second scorpion? Probably not, because I shot like 9 times and missed, but... This could just be a DLC thing. Usually if you get to a certain distance, they give up on you. Which actually can be kind of funny for certain creatures, like Death Claws, where you can stand like 1 foot outside of their range and then they'll just turn around. That's kind of funny. But it looks like, yes, I probably am still triggering a scorpion that's not near me. So we're walking. It's not a big space, which I actually don't mind. Jeez, my nose is so itchy. I need a haircut so bad. My barber is too busy. Every time I try to book, we can't get our schedules to line up. Partially me. It's partially her. Where did I drop Boone off at? All right, Boone. I want you back with me, Boone. My buddy Boone. Oh, that's right. He started running off crazy. Your hair person is busy until the 23rd. Do we go to the same hair person? Because I think that might be true for me as well.
I've got your back.
I'm gonna just one of these days. I've said this multiple times. One of these days, I gotta sit down and just make like appointments, like 1 a month or something, going forward. But look, I'm just not available Tuesday at like 10, you know, in the morning. I have a flexible job. It's a difficult job, but it is flexible, so I can take 10 off. I just have a lot of client meetings. You really doubt it. I know. I was just kidding. Okay, let's go. All right. Here we are talking to Colonel Royez. I don't know exactly... No babies. I don't know exactly what we're gonna say, but...
Hello again.
We're gonna be talking to Colonel Royez. That's all I got. about all of the quests we're dealing with. I keep calling him Royez. It's Royez. R-O. I want to talk about the raiders.
Very well.
I paid them to leave the
A
area.
bribe. Not ideal, but better we lose money than blood.
Okay. That's a little annoying that I couldn't... Okay. We finished the quest, Who Raids the Raiders? As someone who makes timestamps for the YouTube videos, let me just tell you I'm a little annoyed how long the names are of these quests. Yeah, I wish I could have told him about all the Stanton stuff. Maybe if I had come here before I paid him, then I could have, but it is what it is. Do you have more
You've
work
done
for
good
me?
work for us so far. And based on your handling of the last situation, this should be up your alley. The Baker Sheriff's Office is currently disorganized. I've been largely unable to reach Sheriff Nolan Crow, and have always been transferred to his deputy. I want you to investigate the situation, and then return here once things are resolved.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Resolve whatever situation is happening there, and then return to me.
Okay, so now this... So we completed the quest, Who Raids the Raiders? Oh no, an ad is running, and I didn't run a good ad. Oops, sorry everybody. Problem is Twitch runs just like a little short ad. So this is the quest for Running Bear. That's what we're continuing. Provide assistance to Baker's office. And then I think, okay, so let's this is good. This is good. Let's talk to Stanton. We're in this weird space of like, are we even a double agent anymore? Are we a triple agent? Are we? I don't know. So here we go. Let's go to Casa Stanton. All right, let's save in case I mess something up. Okay. So this should be the quest. Eat My First Rodeo. I guess he should pay us a bunch of money too.
Did we have additional business?
We're a profitable double agent. I dealt with your ranchers. They took a bribe.
That's good. I should have done this from the start. Not gotten a bunch of middlemen involved. That's what's wrong with this country, you know? Too many fucking middlemen. Still, you did good. Handled things real well. There's a future for you. And what the hell? My middlemen are the only good middlemen. So, here's a nice 1,000 for my best middleman.
Oh, 1,000?
All right, I want you to get back out there.
Okay.
Talk to Royez again and see what's next for us.
Folks have come accepting of your helpful nature. Wow, it gave us literally 1,000 NZR dollars? That's wild. Okay, so that is actually... We did not complete the quest, Ain't My First Rodeo. We just updated the quest. Okay, and now we immediately can talk to him about the next thing that Royez is doing. I'm glad I did this in this order.
We have additional business?
Governor Royez wants me to help resolve whatever's going on at the sheriff's office.
Yeah, well, that's no good.
Oh, here we go.
The sheriff, he's a friend of mine. A good friend.
This is our first conflict.
And he's got some problems, and the fact of the matter is that these problems, while they do create problems for other people, they're not problems to me. Do you understand? Nah, you probably don't. What I'm saying is, don't go fucking with the sheriff's office.
Why not?
Because I fucking said so, that's why.
No, seriously, why don't you want me to helping him?
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you damn near $500 to never ask that question again. Do you understand? The sheriff needs to...
Okay, he gave us $500 more. All right, then what do you want?
All right, here's a quick question. Have you ever had dealings with the Van Graffs?
If you call dealing shooting them, a very negative relations on account of me having killed them all. You know what? I'm gonna say it.
Well, that would do it. Actually, you know, I normally don't like to dig on my employees' history before they work with me, but here's some advice. Try not to go around murdering folk. It pisses off a lot of people for no reason. And maybe you did have a reason.
They attacked me.
You have to keep your options open. Luckily for you, I can work with this. The Van Graffs are a big family with daddy issues and brother issues and sister issues, just all kinds of messed up. And because of this family drama, some parts of the family are still willing to work with someone like you.
Uh-huh.
They're delivering a high-quality weapon shipment to me. I need you to pick it up and keep things amicable and come back to me.
What are you doing dealing with the Van Graffs? Let me get some things together before I take care of this.
I mean, okay, but I'm not just gonna wait here for you to get your shit together. Next time we talk, you better say that you're ready.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, this is the fun part about being a double agent. And if you ever watch like a cop show where there's like a dirty cop or whatever, there's always this moment where it's like, this is the line. Like, when did you go too far? What show was I watching? Okay, I'm not going to do spoilers. Okay, like a conceptual spoiler, but it's not a real spoiler. But the TV show Cross on Amazon Prime, I really quite enjoyed it. There is a traitor. You'll have to... That's all I'm going to say. But this traitor person essentially uses this line, like this conversation. Like, I didn't... You know, it started with little things. And then by the time I realized I was past the line, it was like too late. And I just think it was like really, really cool. Was that the one with the guy from Lost and Amy Acker? No. It's the Cross, the TV show from Alex Cross, or based on the books of Alex Cross. Not that one. You're thinking Person of Interest, right? Yeah. No? Yes. Yes, Person of Interest. I love Person of Interest too. But Cross is a new show. It's got the guy from Leverage, who like put on like 50 pounds of muscle. He's huge now. I was like, wow. Anyways, but it was a really cool scene. I really liked it, and I kind of feel like now this is me. He told me, he said, here's $500. He gave it to me in advance. He said, don't do the sheriff's office. And I don't know. That also has double crossing in it. Yes, true. Very much. I don't know if doing this next quest for him will make it so that I have betrayed Colonel Royez. You know what I mean? Like, it's not super clear in the game because it's almost like he's asking me to do the next thing. I don't actually know, which is why I said, hey, I'm not ready yet. But I'm betting if we go... Ooh. Free loot. I'm betting if we go over to... I went the wrong way. Over to the sheriff's office and then come back, he's going to be really mad at us. And I don't know what to do about that yet. So my plan is actually going to be to try to talk to Royez and see if for some reason it'll let me say that he paid me. Like, I'm trying to keep this all in the up and up. I think in the end I want to do what Royez wants to do.
Again.
But no, see, yeah, it's not an option. So, okay, I think we have we have a little bit of a conflict, and this seems like a pretty good place to end it. I don't have a player house still, which in the mod description, it specifically said, like, oh, including new player housing and all this other stuff. And maybe I haven't got there yet? I don't know. Or do I need to pay somebody at the motel? Should we try to do that? I mean, it is a motel. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going... Our last bit of interest here is going to the motel. And I'm going to see if I can get a room. And you know what? Boone's just off. See you later, Boone. Who do I pay for a motel room? Probably should go into the office. Isn't it nice when you treat games like logical?
Hi. Looking to get a room?
I'd like to buy a room.
Of course. That will be 250 caps. Or 600 NCR dollars, please.
Seems a bit steep.
I assure you, our rooms are worth every dollar.
I guess I'm not renting. I think I'm literally buying. Can I buy one of the bungalows?
I'm sorry, our bungalows are all currently reserved by other guests.
Come on, my money spends just like anyone else. I'll pay top dollar for a bungalow.
I'll let you in on a little secret. Our last bungalow is actually reserved for the Black Chip Casino. If you win enough, they'll throw it in to get you to leave. Speak to Juanita in the pawn shop if you'd like more information.
I'm sorry, there's a casino out here? Bye! I can get the bungalow for free? And I just need to talk to Carlita at the pawn shop? What does this mean? A casino in Vegas? Yeah, well, we're not in Vegas anymore. She said talk to Carlita in the pawn shop. I have no idea where the pawn shop is. Okay, well, I think I know what we're doing next time is earning ourselves a bungalow. But it'll be one of these. But I also don't know where the pawn shop is. A casino walking... Yeah, it's walking distance because of video games. But yeah, I know. I just think it's fun that they added one. Yeah, I don't know where the pawn shop is. Okay. Oh well. Maybe it's in Baker? One of the downsides, but actually I think it's actually kind of realistic, is this is called the Hawaiian King's Motel.
There's a reason why they call it the Hawaiian King.
Oh.
This right here is the best place to be.
Oh, okay. It's called the Hawaiian King's Motel, but it's not, like, the little individual rooms aren't labeled. So, on the world map. Okay. So, I think we're going to call it here. And the very next thing we're going to do is immediately immediately earn our player housing. So, between streams, wink, 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 I'm going to go get my naughty nightwear. For +1 luck. Wink, wink. Okay, so let's talk about the outro. We sort of did a lot today, but also, again, sort of nothing today, right? So, here's what we did. We immediately started working on the Wild Blue Yonder quest to, like, pick up different locations. We discovered the Hightower Mansion, the Hawaiian King Motel, Baker Community Collection District, Baker Junkyard. We then picked up the piece of equipment for the Wild Blue Yonder. Like, what did we pick up? We picked up the radar system. Okay. Which, by the way, I think I may have ruined the radio when we did that. We then also discovered the Cima Cinder Mine, the Casa Station Farm. Like, it's just so many locations that I honestly can't even name them all. But we've been doing the quest Running Bear which is essentially working with Colonel Royez to kind of clean up the town in general, at the same time figuring out what's going on with Mayor Morton, figuring out what's going on with Frick Stanton. Frick Stanton then hired us, and that's created a whole new quest line called Ain't My First Rodeo, where we've been essentially a double agent, and I think that is coming to a head right now. But we're gonna have to resolve that next time. We want to side with the good guys, and for now, that's the NCR. I don't know that's that's the good guys for the Mojave, but right now this is NCR territory, and clearly there's a bunch of other shenanigans going on. So we did a lot of travel back and forth by foot and by fast travel to resolve these quests. And again, we haven't really resolved them. The only quest we completed today was the Wild Blue Yonders, and then technically Who Raids the Raiders, which was also a quest for Stanton. So anyways, we'll continue with Running Bear, Ain't My First Rodeo, and hopefully we pick up some more different quests. Again, the mod said they have 30 plus quests. Do these count as 2 quests or 10 quests? Because there's a lot of subparts. So that's kind of a breakdown of what we did today. It was actually quite extensive. So thank you everybody for being here. I do appreciate it. And I appreciate the early raid from Lizalis. Very fun. And Fry Guy, keep playing Elden Ring. I don't know if it's always going to be Friday. You had mentioned Thursdays, but I'll try to tune in. I think you're making a samurai character. I know nothing about the game because it's too hard and it stresses me out. So there you go. That's actually a concept for a book series I enjoyed. What was kind of messed up. Oh. Okay. You're planning on streaming tomorrow? Okay. Well, if you happen to stream on a time that I'm streaming, then I could raid you also. So that'd be cool if you're into that. But other than that, thank you everybody for being here. And I'll see you next time. We're going to continue this mod. This is what we're doing. I don't know if there's 2 hours left or 10 hours left, but we're going to do this mod until we've seen everything there is to see. There's also a lot of exploring we haven't done yet, and a ton of people we haven't talked to because we've been so focused on these quests. So we'll see. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.